Hello, everyone. Welcome back to GDQ Hotfix, and welcome to Parallel Universe, the show about community-created content, such as mods, fan games, custom levels, things of that nature. I am Helix, and I am joined by Iron, who will be running Super Mariomon, but I am not only joined by Iron. I am joined by Lonely on commentary, and also Cabasco on commentary, and Cabasco in particular helped to develop this fan game, which is super cool. But with that said, Iron, let's get into it. Take it away.
Great, thank you, Helix. Hello, everyone. It's great to be back on Hotfix. We'll be running a really awesome new fan game that just came out this year called Super Mariomon, as Helix said. And I'm really excited to share it with everybody, and especially glad to have Cabasco with us, as well as Lonely, who's also a runner of this game. So if the two of you want to introduce yourselves, go right ahead.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Lonely. I stopped watching Deltarune Theory videos to be here, and I run this game. I'm currently second place on the leaderboards. And yeah, Iron's really good runner and router of this game. Should be a really good time.
Yeah, I'm Cabasco. Like Helix said, I helped develop this game. I'm one of the lead devs on Super Mariomon, and I basically had parts in almost every part of this game. So apologies when I do not shut up about it for the next 2 hours. But I'm really excited to. I have seen parts of the run, but not specifically the whole thing. So I'm really excited to see what Iron gives us.
Okay, that's why I brought you on, just to yap about
it.
All right, great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. It looks a lot like Pokemon, and yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that later. But pretty much it's a Pokemon game where everything's been replaced with Mario characters and a Mario themed plot. So very, very cool. I'm going to go into new game. Now the time will not start when I go into new game. There's a bunch of additional options that I'm going to ignore most of them, but there's one I'm going to turn off when I go in here. But I'll pause briefly before I say okay for the final set of options, and then we'll start time there. All right. So yeah, there's a bunch of really cool options here. There's like level caps, as you can see here. There's a separate category for that, where you have different caps for your levels of your captures, which are they analog to Pokemon in this. And that's another pretty cool run that you can do with that. And there's a bunch of other cool things we're gonna have. But I'm gonna turn autosave off. I don't know if it wastes any time, but we'll find out. There's also a Nuzlocke mode. We're not gonna do that, but lots of people have been having fun with that. So when I hit A here, we'll be ready to go. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, if everybody else is.
There's no game audio here, no. Yep. Okay, so we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
All right, good luck.
All right.
Thank you.
Autosave does add like one extra text box. So
yeah, so the first thing you might notice is we're using the fast text option. Unfortunately, kind of sad thing with this run is it does make the last line of each text box cut off a little bit because of how fast it prints off. So it can look a little janky at times, but oh well, at least there's some funny moments like you'll see coming up in just a second.
Does make for some fun.
Yeah, the text box got off.
Also, you may have noticed Iron had to. Yeah, I can mention real quick what we were talking about before is how you had to re-enable text skip after the game started. That's my bad. And those extra new settings are done through like a flag in the game, and when the new game is started, it clears all the flags, and I just kind of forgot to add in that one. So, oops.
Signed the prince.
Yep.
Right.
Oh yeah, princess gets cut off to prince.
Yeah,
that's one of the things.
So coming up here, we're gonna get our starter. We have our choice between Piranha Plant, Blooper, and Bomb. We are going to go with a little bit of spoilers, but Piranha Plant, and Iron is going to be manipulating a very good one. If you're familiar with the Pokemon Sapphire speedrun, it's pretty similar to how it works in that run. Going to be saving right in front of the Piranha Plant, and then soft resetting the game to get the RNG to a consistent value. And then
I'll just ask everybody to be quiet for this. Yep. We'll take a bunch of tries of this till we get it.
Egad, what?
Yeah.
H1 HP is a good start. We're actually just going to go in and check.
The correct plant has an adamant nature.
2 frames early.
Yeah, not the
Oh,
most. Okay. If it has 22 HP, we immediately know that we did not get it.
Yeah. I like audio cues to try to kind of time my A presses, but there's not a great audio cue there. So I'm kind of just hoping for the best. That is... Oh, really? Why is that? That's strange. How do we fix that?
Right. Looks like a really quick figuring out an audio thing. So I want to mention something really important that's coming up. Once again, Super Mariomon. Here we go. Iron, take it away.
Hello. Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of a technical issue there, but we should have game audio now. You should be able to hear the wonderful Pokemon theme here for Super Mariomon, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we're gonna get back into it. We kind of went through a bit of an intro earlier, but there's likely lots to talk about, so we'll get right back into the game here. So I'm just gonna do these options again, and all right, we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right. It's indicative of Mariomon's release a little bit. You know, there's a little bit of issues here and there. My beloved project. It wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be it without some sort of issue. I'm a positive. It's fine.
Turns out
I
making
guess
a
something
game
we
with
can
bugs is
mention while
hard.
we're going through. Something we can
This is
mention
true.
while we're going through this intro section again is no matter what you name your character, it'll basically always appear as Mario in the game. So.
And if it doesn't appear as Mario, it means I messed up. I went through and we tried to find every instance of it calling the player's name and making sure it says Mario instead, and it should only be saying the player's name like in save data and stuff like that. But I'm sure something slipped through the cracks. And after all, you're playing as Mario, not yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Signed the prince.
Yeah, text
Teach us something she's not telling us.
skip is a thing.
Yeah, text skip cutting things off makes for some hilarious moments.
There's another
Fixed
funny
it as
one.
much as
when
I could. Yeah.
There's another funny one when we start the first rival battle, which our rival is Luigi.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, you saw that. And where he gets us now beg instead of now begin, which is really good.
It cuts off a few characters. Oh,
Anyway,
it's
I'm going for
funny.
the minute again here. So
Yeah, okay. I believe in you. You got this.
Yeah,
Be quiet.
first try. And now beg.
So something important about this minute actually is it was important that Iron skips through the dry battery text on the intro screen.
2 frames late.
Because you can't, or it's very difficult to hit the frame otherwise. And
Alright, we get to
dry
laugh at-
battery.
we get to laugh at now beg again.
Yeah, without getting too technical, we need a dry battery for the manips to work correctly.
Alright, that's it.
All right, there we go. Nice.
First
Nice.
try.
Good job, good job.
Okay.
So this is a
How many
6
inputs is that for the timer?
It's like a 1 frame on the
Yeah, it's a 1 frame in a 60 FPS game, so pretty difficult.
Is it just the one on the selection box, or do you have to do it multiple times?
It's
on
just
the
when
selection
yeah.
box.
Yeah, plus selection.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
In normal runs we'll know if we hit it because we'll almost always one-shot the blooper.
Oh, but you're just checking the stats.
Yeah,
sure.
it's a little
Gotcha.
bit faster to do it that way. Unless you want to see me beat blooper over and over again.
Blooper is the least chosen starter, so You know, they've been beaten down enough. You need to give them a break.
So first shopping trip here, gonna buy mushrooms, which are our potions, repels, which are our repels, and a few lures. Lures, if you haven't played like the newer Pokemon games, well, maybe I'm not the best person to explain this, but they basically increase counter rate and can also make Pokemon higher level? Question mark?
I can tell you the answer to this.
Go.
It's like the opposite of repel. It makes them more likely, and it also gives you an extra shiny reroll. So shinies are more common.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like basically only in the Go games. I think they might be in Let's Go.
They are definitely in Let's Go. That is the game I play the most.
Yeah, you run that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming up is going to be the first spinner of the run. And Iron's going to do what's colloquially called a bag minute, where he opens the it's called a bag minute, but you can do it with any menu that deloads the spinner. Basically, once the spinner is deloaded, it's locked in place for 31 or 32 frames. I forget the exact number, but it's locked in place. They're locked in place long enough for us to walk by them safely without a chance of us getting caught. And that's going to be something you see a lot throughout the run.
Tech skip is so silly. I'm really glad I put tech skip in, and I knew it would be liked. It saves a lot of button mashing. It's also just really fast, but I see you say no to Luigi there. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's a little slow.
Avoid that multi-battle when necessary. Yeah, there's like the animation when you start the battle. It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, for context.
Rare can. I see chat.
For context, if you say yes to Luigi, then a lot of these battles become double battles.
Yeah, the first 3 battles will, and also the defeat text when you win is glitched when you have Luigi, but you didn't hear that from me. I forgot that tech skip is also going to affect item names when you pick them up, so I see chat going off about a rare can. That's good. Yeah, these fights are probably really easy for you, especially that one.
The one after this one, I will be saving for.
Yeah,
you're gonna be saving for
Toadsworth. Yep.
My goat coming up. Okay, Toadsworth.
He has ended a lot of runs.
One of my favorite.
Ooh, nice.
I'm interested to see.
Yeah, that's very rare.
I'm interested to see what aspect of Toadsworth does it for ya. Like, I imagine because Plant can have problems with swoop or Fang, I guess.
Yeah, it's that and also the first Mon or the first cap. Please stop hitting me.
Oh, Shy Guy.
Yep. He's annoying. All right, we're gonna learn Bite here.
That was the intent, so I'm glad to hear it. I'm excited. What is the worst thing the metronome has pulled on you then? I have to wonder.
Sand attack.
If that is what I'm thinking of.
Actually, I'm not going to ask him to move out of the way.
For me, definitely Will-O-Wisp. That's the worst thing I've gotten.
Oh, yeah. I remember when we... Go ahead.
Yeah, this Toadsworth fight, his first Mon has metronome.
Shall we beg? He asks.
Yeah. We shall beg for good RNG. Prankster is an ability that makes all non-direct attacking moves go first. So his metronome will always go first.
Dragon Pulse, okay. That's not the worst. Frenzy Plant? Oh, I can use that.
Frenzy Plant? That's funny.
Frenzy Plant.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have a question for Kabasco.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are one-hit KO moves like not a thing in this? Because the other day I got sheer cold and it said like attack failed.
If you're higher level than the person using the one-hit KO move, it fails 100% of the time.
Oh, okay.
That's like a modern Pokemon mechanic. I was about to talk about this, how 2 years ago, maybe a long time ago at this point, when we brought on one of our extra developers, and they were playtesting the game, like running through what we had so far. The first thing that Shy Guy did was rip a Horn Drill and just hit connect and just one shot. So yes, it can happen, but it doesn't matter if you're higher level.
And thankfully, Toadsworth
Ooh.
is nice enough to give us a full heal before and after the fight.
You're going to the garden.
Yes.
Just for the football cap?
Just to pick up a football
Okay,
cap.
And the caps are all like stuff that you can wear in Mario Odyssey. Like, it wasn't really explained as much, but like how everything has been Mario-ified, the Pokeballs are like hats and it's like capturing stuff like in Mario Odyssey and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And here's everybody's favorite character.
Yeah, the football cap being
Panic,
the
right?
quick ball.
Yeah.
Which is going to be very helpful.
It's a shame we're skipping the text because Bowser is written so well in this.
Yeah,
he
definitely.
is.
Yeah, shout outs to my coworker, Cannons, who did most of the main story dialogue. And we really did try to use like the Mario and Luigi RPG games as much of a reference as possible. And I already see somebody in chat saying Frank. We'll get to that,
no.
or I guess we won't because it will be skipped. But everybody's favorite character, Frank. Oh, Bowser.
If you know, you know.
So,
Speaking of Bowser,
Yep, Bowser's here.
Bowser. Yeah, he's pretty annoying. He has the ability Shell Armor, which means you can never crit him, I believe.
He also uses
and he
withdraw.
loves to
This
spam-
is annoying.
Yeah, he loves to spam withdraw. And just the fact that you can never
his
crit
AI
through
here
that
is
withdraw.
entirely random.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it
I
is.
could have...
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have surmised that.
He
just
only has
based on
rage and
experience.
withdrawal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're hoping for flinches. Looks like we got a bunch of withdraw spam, which is a little unlucky.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
I think the fewest I've got this
Yeah,
turn done. This guy beaten in like 5 turns before. If I just flinch every turn or he uses rage, so that's obviously optimal.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah,
then-
he's completely random there. Like the reasoning is he just doesn't know how to play the game. That's why he has a level 3 Goomba.
The next time we'll fight him, he's
And
a
then
little bit
Peach.
scarier though.
Yeah, Peach is the first turn is going to decide a lot of the fight because we want to
Want to save?
not get charmed by the Spitty Buddy. Charm lowers your attack by 2 stages, and if we get hit by it, there's basically nothing we can do except deal with the fact that we're going to be dealing pitiful damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue through even if I
Yeah,
get charmed,
this-
but if I could lose, that's why I saved. But if I don't get
Yeah.
charmed, it's an easy
Yeah,
win.
you do have the Oranberry.
No.
I imagine.
We used it
Ooh,
already.
Damn it. You believe me if I said this fight used to be way harder?
Oh boy.
That.
Oh
that
yeah, no,
Baby Yoshi-
I play tested the version of it that had the
You
harder
play
fights.
tested that
It used to
version.
be way harder. Yeah.
I think the returns power was like 80 or something, and then it had stockpile swallow spit up, like the whole thing.
That was the
And
big
it
thing.
was just it had adaptability. It had
an-
adaptability too.
Oh gosh,
It was just
yeah.
like it was too much.
That Baby
it was
Yoshi
ridiculous.
used to be ridiculous.
Still is.
Oh, I got crit. Okay. We'll get another crack at this.
Oh no, hit you. Yeah, and hopefully this time I won't use charm.
Yeah.
Speaking, I mean, it just used to be me talking about it used to be harder, and then Baby Yoshi proceeds to do it again.
Yeah, this fight is kind of, even in its nerf form, a big run killer, just because of
Okay, there we go.
Nice, the flinch.
Nice flinch.
That's what we want to
Here it
see.
should be a lot
Yeah.
more smooth.
Yeah, I imagine so. Baby Yoshi really is like, or as it says there, Baby Yos. Everybody loves Baby Yoshi. It's definitely the sprite work, and if I have a moment to talk about it, I don't know if there's anything coming up after this that you want to talk about.
You can go ahead and talk
Just
about
shout
it.
outs to my sprite
The next thing I'm
artists.
fighting
Yeah, go for
is
it.
really
Yeah.
easy.
I just wanted to say shout out to the artists that worked on this game. Like the main one, the person who did all the capture sprites that you're seeing here in battle are made by Jordanos. Same with the UI. At least for this UI, most of the UI is done by our other sprite artist, Anna Manel, who did most of the tile sets. You haven't seen as much of the custom tile sets because all of our indoor ones aren't as fancy. However, the outdoor ones are mostly done by either Muno or Anna Manel. Mostly Anima, because Muno was not able to work on the project past the first 2 worlds. However, I just wanted to give big shout outs to everybody who did all the art assets. The game looks wonderful. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but I think most people would
No, I
agree.
mean, I have no horse in that race, and I completely agree. It looks wonderful.
Yep.
I will agree as well.
I'm like the only forced tutorial thing going on here.
And in this block here, we get another rare can.
No, just a rare. It's
Yeah, I was
a
gonna say rare candy. Oh no, there we go.
Yeah,
rare candy.
rare candy.
Difference.
We do need a few rare candies and experience candies for early
I should
game.
have saved for this, but we'll be fine.
Oh. Surely we'll
we
get
ain't got
charmed
nothing
like
on you.
I
What
always
are
do. So similar to Peach, you
what
can
are
get charmed
Private
on this
and
fight.
Chuck gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luigi has the TM that he just got.
Oh,
it used to be
that's
return.
clever.
Used to get
Yeah.
return. You used to get return from Peach, but it was deemed much too strong for this point of the game. So we switched it to Charm. She didn't used to have Charm at all. That bitty bud would have had return, but returns later in the game. It's fine, but yeah, Luigi. It looks like you're fine. He nicknames all of his Pokemon, or his captures. My bad. I should know this. I've been calling everything captures after this game for like the first month or two, but he nicknames everybody. He's having a bond with his team, you know? Clearly, it doesn't matter.
All right.
That was a
Roll
really good
two.
fight. A fun fact is we were actually tied with that
Nice.
first Goomba, or speed tied rather, I believe. So if we lost that speed tie, it could have charmed us and things could have gone wrong. You were going to pick up a
I'm a
super
chuckster.
important item for the speedrun, which is the metronome.
I can imagine why that would be important. Although it's worth taking the mandatory fight to get out of here to get the metronome.
Yes, very much so. We also...
Well, actually, that makes sense because Piranha Plant probably kills it pretty easily.
Yeah, it's not too bad of a fight. And metronome just makes some later fights way better.
Yeah. World War II is really where like the puzzle aspect of our game comes in. Every time I see one of these mechanics like pop up, the first thing I think about was like, oh my god, I remember having to go through the hell of programming and debugging this. Although I
Yeah,
guess
so
Pokey
I
isn't actually
did,
weak to Vine Whip.
Yeah, it's ground grass,
Go ahead.
I believe.
That was a very last minute change. I always forget.
So Iron did a lot before this fight. He turned off learning
heal.
moves from level up, so that if he wants to learn a move, he'll have to go into the menu and relearn it manually. That just saves time on text throughout the run. We don't want to learn most of the moves we're going to learn.
Yeah,
We
really nice
also
quality of
turned off the
in there.
experience share. Yeah, this game, while we're on that, this game has so many great quality of life things. Like, you've seen the quick text, obviously, but...
That didn't die.
Ooh, that's scary.
Oh my god, there you go.
Plus defense.
Yeah, I've never... Ooh.
We didn't talk about this,
Yeah.
but we didn't talk about this. But trainers have random natures. That's cool
Yeah,
for routing.
Unless otherwise defined.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, so...
Yeah. Same with oh yeah, we'll see. Who put that there? There's a lot of hidden items I don't know about because my coworker did all of them like pretty like a few months ago. Sometimes I see a hidden item be gotten like in a playthrough. I'm like, I don't remember putting that there. You should get your metronome back. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
See, now I'm just thinking about like the bugs that used to happen. I don't think stealing items was ever a problem,
I'm not sure.
but
So selling all the plumber caps,
I
which
see
are
chat.
just the regular Pokeballs that we were given at the beginning, buying some super shrooms, which are super potions and repels. Just all stuff that's going to be really useful in the upcoming segments.
you're not gonna jump for the super nut. I understand.
If it was me, I would have. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
If it was like a rare
I-
candy, I would do it. But
People talking about Bandit and stealing the item makes me remember. Okay, this is deep cut Mariomon lore. That was not a good game mechanic, by the way. So I don't feel bad about talking about this cut one because I don't think anybody would be happy to see that it didn't or be mad that it didn't make it in. Originally, wild bandits were supposed to be able to steal your item and run away with it, like
like in,
permanently.
really bad.
So
Like in Mario RPGs. That's a thing.
yeah, exactly. But
It's just way
you know,
worse here.
I think the original plan was like you could buy them back, but very old like idea board type thing, you know.
Yeah.
He's your first fight against a grunt of the Koopa Troop. Bullet Billiam.
Ooh, Lear. Did he do that because your health's high?
I think it's random AI.
And he crit you, dang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't normally heal here, but this fight, they all outspeed you, and if you're unlucky, you can take a lot of damage.
Roll bills very fast, yeah.
Like I would have been at 2 HP.
I mean, they don't have
Well,
like.
no, a little bit more than that, but
It's lucky they don't have like either their flying or fire type moves yet.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, for
definitely.
sure.
No. They probably could if it was a wild one, but some of their movesets are pretty manually set to not be super annoying.
Something we didn't talk about is what the metronome
I was wondering why you were going up
does.
here.
The metronome
do
increases
this first,
power of
yeah.
attack moves when you use them consecutively. So that's why each bite was doing more than the last.
Yeah. Pretty effective. See these XP can. I was wondering why you were going up to the area that has literally.
that is a
nothing in it,
really
and then
nifty
apparently-
candy.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can thank cannons for that again. They did a lot of work in that department. I mean, that grunt literally says, "Ha! I tricked you into coming up here. There's literally nothing here." But you know,
He's a
egg on
liar.
his face. I guess this is not true. He's a liar. He's trying to hide his XP candy. It's his.
Thankfully, we still learn
So
moves
we
on
evolved.
evolution.
Oh, and here's the.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that body press?
Yep.
that you
Body
just got?
press, and you also get prompted to learn
Nice.
Ingrain, which we will not learn.
We will do this.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have.
That's it also brings up TV Piranha's Cry as we were forced to listen to it just now. Truly ear grating.
Oops.
Another person to shout out on that front to Haxie, who collected and implemented all of the captures cries in this game. So very thankful for their assistance. There's a lot of fun. Most of the cries are fun little references to clips we've heard before, but that one is. Oh, you're doing the skip. Yeah.
Yeah.
We knew about this one before release.
Yeah. By learning the
Yeah, that
bullet bill,
makes
you
sense.
can skip a few. It skips, I don't know how many trainers, but at least one fight. So pretty cool.
I think it's one mandatory fight. I guess the
Yeah.
admin. So I remember we
Bowser
found that one
time.
before, and it was in the bug sheet, and I was like, we're gonna leave that in because it's cool.
Yeah.
So you said Bowser 2 can be quite a bit of an issue, right?
Yep.
With the strat, Iron's probably going to do it. Should be pretty consistent. We equipped a Persianberry before because the Toadie outspeeds us and can use Supersonic.
Gotcha.
So if we get confused, it won't be a problem. The annoying thing that could happen is Bowser could burn us, but I believe a 3x body press still kills after, or 2
Yeah,
hit
'cause,
KOs
well,
after a burn.
No, the hat.
Burn
it's,
wouldn't.
it's,
Does burn affect body press?
it does actually, and it shouldn't.
I wonder who you would go to about fixing that. I don't know though.
We're fine.
That's a rough one to think about. But I see some people in chat asking about the infinite candy and the cap candy. Like, you technically would have access to that, yes. But I'm sure there's like just a fun factor reason why you don't run it with that. Well, Kamek just disappeared. I'm glad to see that still never got fixed. It's funny. But yeah, they don't use cap candy or infinite candy. It's a lot of really impressive, in my opinion, XP routing and stuff done. So shouts to, I imagine Iron routed quite a bit of this, but if there's anybody else who helped, I would be very happy to know.
Yeah, so body press is the physical move, but it uses your defense to determine damage, and because burn halves attack, it shouldn't affect body press.
Nice.
We did the little hop there. That's a little slower.
Well, I
but
guess
it's
it wouldn't
fine.
matter in this mode. Yeah. I was gonna say, it's probably faster to just do the puzzle than it is to hit a block 25 times.
Oh,
Or I feel
didn't know
like
those things.
I don't know how many people actually know that Daisy can complete this puzzle for you if you just press A on a block 25 times and don't complete it.
I'll see if that's faster.
It's probably slower.
I didn't even know that.
It was
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
well, there was always a debug option to disable it entirely, but it was for the Twitch plays as a failsafe. They ended up completing it normally, I think. Or just if anybody gets stuck here, if you try to turn a switch on and off, think 25 times, you can talk to Daisy and ask her to do it for you, and just like a little animation where she kicks it into the goal, and it looks pretty cool. Shouts to one of our assistant programmers. Pez, who programmed that entire puzzle you just saw there, and Candace designed it. Pez also helped with all the bullet bill stuff. It would not exist without her. So, another shout outs to her. That was a very fast Daisy. Oh my goodness.
That fight can't go badly though.
The Easter can flinch you with Twister. But that's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
And the Monty Mole has Sand Veil, so you can miss the Monty Mole because there's Sandstorm up. So.
And if you get knocked to too low health, the Twister has Gust as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh goodness, I remember the original version of that fight when our level scaling wasn't as good and it had like Ominous Wind and a Leaf Tornado. Oh. There you go. Okay. Those auto bullet bills, again, I don't think I would be able to program that. Shout outs to Pez. She did a great job on the World 2 puzzles. Oh, here, you're getting your fast travel.
Yep.
I want to cut in really quick here.
I imagine this is used quite a bit.
Yeah, I want to cut in really quick here and just mention that prize submissions are currently open for SGDQ 2025, and SGDQ is coming up next month. So definitely go and visit gamesdonequick.com for more info if you would like to submit a prize.
Definitely do that. I'm excited
Anyway,
for GDQ. Here's Bowser being a bimbo.
Yes, I see you have gone into the purple pipe.
Yeah, you have an option to go into World 3 or World 4, but we're going to do World 4 first.
World 4 is kind of funny. I like World 4 a lot, but that's a little bit of a bias as the person who came up with the idea for it.
It's very fun. They're both really good. Worlds 3 and 4 are both really good.
They are. Here's your coin case. I hope you enjoy it. Your purple coins. Yeah, so this world's gimmick is that they don't use normal currency at all. They just use like casino coins or purple coins. So, and everything's pretty inflated as well, like in terms of price. You're getting ripped off if you buy something in the cryptocurrency kingdom, as we call it. Oh yeah, you only have one capture, so you can just go directly through
there's a double
battle.
Yep.
I'm saving for this fight. This guy can be very dangerous.
Yeah, Mare is a little ridiculous. However, is that bites that you just
It did, yeah. That is exactly why I saved, because if it flinches you multiple times.
Okay. I remember when making this trainer, because Mare has like, I should know this. It's something ridiculous, like 130 base attack. It's ridiculously strong. And hey, you got the palette glitch. How often does that happen?
Every time.
Fairly often. Yeah.
Every time? Yep. Dang, maybe I can use this to finally fix it. I believe it has to do with the puddles and the reflections. It's a common breaking point for this and World 7. But nobody has ever like consistently, I get a lot of bug reports about certain things, but I never get like a video or like a here's how I did it, So that's cool. Oh, nice. Using the TM case registered to do the spinner skip or whatever that's called.
It's a bit faster to do it that way.
Yeah.
Back minute. You're going for Glittering Cave. That makes sense. Usually, the reason why I imagine, I can't speak for the speedrun, but the reason why most people would usually do Glittering Cave over going through 4-1 and paying the toll is because the toll cannot be paid unless you get every single purple coin from 4-1, which would be a lot of optional fights. It's probably just faster to skip by going through Glittering Cave pretty fast because there's no mandatory trainers. And it also just saves you purple coins which you need to get through the gym of this world. Or Star Challenge, whatever we called it.
All this I'm doing for a reason, don't worry.
Yeah.
Also, to ask why you went back inside. Oh, I think I know
that's
why. It's to set your
escape rope point.
This guy. Yeah, one of the longest dialogues in the game for Free Rare Candy, written by Pez. I imagine text skip just lets you get this rare candy relatively quick. It's probably worth it. I imagine it's worth it if you're doing it. I don't know how many there are total.
It's 3.
I know it's
Just
like
3.
progression based.
It is progression with 3 max.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to the pipe and then escape rope, and because pipes don't update your escape position, it's going to take you back to Glittering Cave?
That is exactly it.
I remember seeing that warp pipes don't set up your escape warp, and I was like, I could probably fix that, but that's pretty interesting because they don't work like traditional warps. And also with the sewers, just to this area, most people don't know that this little section of the game even exists, because by the time they are aware of the Toad Town sewers, they just it's not till like way later in the game when they're trying to complete their title decks. And this is definitely why you get Surf early. Oh goodness.
The reason why that
Yeah,
EXPS
so
candy I
on those
picked up earlier is so useful is because I'm level 21 now, and I can repel away every single encounter in here. So that's really important.
Oh, gotcha.
So we're coming up on another frame perfect RNG manip.
Yeah, this is the
This is
harder
probably
one of the
the
harder
most important
manips.
one.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is, yeah.
definitely.
Good luck.
So using the lore to make encounters happen, and then saving. Need to hit the frame.
We'll give it a couple shots at this one as well. I don't have a backup save, so we're gonna just get it till we get it. Nope. This is the 1 frame trick again. That is an interesting frame to be on. That's definitely not it. Okay. Just have my... I practice this. It depends on your step count prior to getting here. I was dead on, pretty much off by maybe 2. It should be fine. That is not. What is this? I don't even see that one on my list. There we go. This should be it.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. There you go. That wasn't too bad.
And then we also have a manip for
I
this
hope
one.
this is
Yeah. we
Okay,
have
I was
a
about to
manip
say, I hope this is a guaranteed catch.
It's an 18 frame window to throw the ball, so pretty lenient.
Yeah,
Nice.
extremely lenient. Thank God.
Good job. Good job.
Nicely done.
I am going to check its stats. Just
I
to be
imagine that's why you
sure.
get that football cap.
Yeah, exactly.
We are
It would
looking
be
for,
very
hey,
difficult otherwise.
A lonely bruiser. Whoa, that's me. Nice, got it. And this bruiser has very
Nice.
good IVs, near max attack and speed. In fact, I believe max speed.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah,
And
that's a
Bruiser
little
has a very
funny
high,
area. You're not supposed to... Ugh.
Oh yeah, you can explain why we got a level 41 Pokemon.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about fixing that recently because I learned how to. Because in a recent patch, 1.4, I believe, we made it so the wild captures in Worlds 3 and 4 scale based on what badge you have and what badge you don't have. So I understand the mechanics of how to do it. However, I also just think this is kind of cool, so they can have it. I imagine they would keep running on earlier versions. It wouldn't make sense, and it's not like not many people even find Toad Town sewers. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Originally, encounters were not supposed to spawn on that floor before the cracked hole floors, but it ended up creating a lot of confusion for people who were trying to fill out their title decks, because that is one of 2 areas in the entire game where Bruiser can even spawn, and I think the only one before post-game. So it just ended up being a little bit confusing, so we last minute changed it.
That's intentional, yes. I changed things
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Nice. For EVs, I imagine.
Yep.
All right, so here's the casino.
So yeah, this level 41 Bruiser we have is gonna make this world pretty trivial since we're dealing with like level 20 captures.
Yeah, and I imagine the game's not really going to catch up until World 6, probably. Maybe World 5. It poses some issues. But it's not like you're getting a ridiculously strong thing. I see you're very low on purple coins, but I imagine you have routed this.
Oh yeah,
you're about to get a bunch
fine,
more.
don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's your second Luigi rival battle. There's Chuck Stack, my goat.
Oh, poor Chuck Stack. Oh no.
No, watch out!
He didn't stand a chance.
So Mach Punch is extremely good. You saw the item that I equipped. It was the Power Anklet. That's an item that halves my speed in battle, but it gives me 8 additional EVs of speed for each thing I defeat. That I finally missed that range. I've never missed that.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone miss that range.
My goat.
Never seen that before. A classic for marathons and blind events. That's enough. I think that's enough.
Oh, double protect? That's crazy.
Yeah, protect is
purple.
Protect is cracked in this, by the way.
The odds are not different. That's just some bad luck. That's really funny. Oh my goodness. If you want, I can quickly explain the casino mechanics before you get to Waluigi.
Sure.
So I know a lot of people have some trouble with casino. Basically, you got to use the currency you've been accumulating to change the switches so you can get to the end of the puzzle. There's purple coins when you defeat people, when you maybe sometimes rummage through the trash like that. There's just all strewn about. You basically, what these people is there is one switch you need to activate twice, which I just did, and you should be able to get right up to Waluigi. And I imagine this fight will not be of any issue whatsoever, given the level 40-something Bruiser.
Yeah,
There he is.
I'm not exactly sure on the stats. Cabasco did release trainer data, but I've seen some things that don't correspond to the data quite a few times, and this fight is one of them. So, but I haven't missed.
Some of them got changed after that document.
Yeah, that's what we figured.
Gone.
Like this Terran Talks here, I have not defeated it with Thrash there, but we're fine.
Poor Waluigi doesn't even get to do his baton pass strat. He even says after you defeat his first capture, it's no fair, you didn't let me baton pass. He's the ultimate gamer, and he just explodes. Goodbye, Waluigi. World 4 is interesting. I guess it makes sense why you don't go grab the loan, because it just ends up having 3 somewhat mandatory fights later. God, I put that in there. Is that faster than watching the warp animation?
It is, yes.
By 1 second, yeah.
The only reason that prompt even exists, or before I get into this, if you want to talk about anything any important to talk about, I imagine not.
He outspeeds, but we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with the totem boost, I imagine it's fine.
Okay, block, perfect.
Block? Wow, I've never seen that.
Goodbye, Kamek. Back to what I was saying, the reason why that prompt is in front of Waluigi's door is because there's a very rare glitch that can make the animation for the up arrow, when you go to the warp for the next room, there was a glitch in very specific scenarios that would make the game completely hard crash until you left the casino and came back. And if you ever saved up there, you would get stuck there because the panels would always bring you back up. So if you wanted to go heal before Waluigi, you couldn't. So there's that very specific option to go back to the start of the casino from there. And I forgot about it, even though I'm the one who programmed it. So it's cool to see it getting used. One's fun. Let's right through World 3 1. This one is based off of WarioWare for the most part. I imagine you'll be having some fun with some mini games where needed.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll break down to the suburbs. That's neat. Yeah, Diamond City is one of the largest, if not the largest, like town in the entire game, or city at this point, rather. So we split it up into 2 fly points. There's also some fast travel things to help you get around. But yeah, and in terms of like the rapidly progressing plot, Wario is trying to make a game to compete with the newly released monster tamer game Mariomon. So he's calling up his friends to help him make his own game, Mariomon. So you know, very subtle from us there. So you have to go around and get the passcode from each of the different WarioWare characters, Penny, Jimmy T, and Ashley. But I imagine you're going to go to the department store and buy some X items, if I had to guess.
That's correct. You want to sell?
There you go.
Go.
And then, think. There you go. That's the X items being they raise stats by 2 stages. But I guess I haven't really got to talk about it all. We're going to be hearing a lot of it this world. We're not hearing it right now, but Mariomon has a lot of custom music that was added a little bit last second, but it was all implemented by me, and I'm really happy with it all.
I'm going to need some,
shout out all the
focus
people who
here,
made...
actually, Cabasco.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Up, up,
Sure.
down, up. Down, down, left, up, up. Up, up, down, right, down, up. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Nice job.
If we fail, we have to start at the beginning, so...
Yeah.
That one's fun. My thought was almost finished, so don't worry. Like, I wanted to shout out all the people who made the original midis that I sourced mostly from VG Music and such like that. They all did a great job, and it all sounds great in game. By Jimmy T.
Speaking of songs that sound great in game, this one is very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, most people do like this rendition of Body Rock. That dancing minigame you played where they copy Jimmy T's movements is pretty funny. I think it's like a 50-50 shot. Like, this is really like, I don't think there's a really good way to fix it, but it's a 50-50 shot whether somebody new thinks they have to mirror or copy Jimmy T's movements. You get a lot of people who's like, I'm doing the movements, but it's not working. It's like, oh, you're mirroring it, not copying it.
And here, this is the only instance of this in the game. The instance that's like skips forward a cutscene and plays the post-browser cutscene. Pretty interesting.
I have to wonder, not to put this into your head, if you were to intentionally lose this fight, I guess that variable may be incremented, and you may just be able to skip the fight entirely.
Because after the fight, Ashley immediately comes out. The cutscene doesn't play again.
Interesting.
Oh, but you know what? You might miss Ashley coming out of the house at all.
Oh, you're
in that
right.
case. That's really funny though.
Is that a new soft lock?
It might be. It might be. Somebody would have to go test it. It's amazing. Yeah, most people probably don't see this. This Bowser fight is the exact same team. They just don't see this cutscene. I imagine most people just do World 3 first because it's right there. But it does change what rival you face when. Their teams are the exact same, but their dialogue and obviously their cutscenes are a little bit different. Like Luigi would be here if you went to World 3 first, saying he's scared of the mansion because Luigi's mansion, stuff like that.
Use dig, Randall.
Oh, did it? I imagine the move name got cut off.
Yep.
Ashley's mansion. I imagine these minigames, you will want to focus real quick just to make sure you don't mess them up. Hopefully they're not as difficult. I mean, the sniff it one is probably pretty easy to just count on.
I'm gonna save for this fight. I think I'm fine, but
Yeah, this fight is you could maybe get crit and die, so probably good to save.
I healed anyway, so I should be okay.
Yeah.
That's right. You're gonna have to fight against yourself because this is a duplicate, which is
Ditto.
gonna imposter directly into your bruiser.
Normally I'd be speed tied with it because it copies my speed, but because I have the power, I wouldn't die because crits are 1.5, I think. But anyway, I wouldn't.
You're
because
right.
normally I'd speed tied with it because I have the power bracer on. I am definitely slower.
Yeah, that makes sense. And good luck with the micro games.
These aren't too bad, but I'll need a bit of focus here.
Go ahead.
He barely moved that time. All right.
Nice. That was funny. The first one, the screen share froze. So
Yeah.
it looked like he just didn't move at all.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was just me.
Four snippets. Three snippets. Yeah, they all add up to 10, so I usually just find the one there's less of.
Lower. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, some people sometimes struggle on this one, but you really only need to count one of them, and then you can get how many there is.
This is the easiest one. Where's
Yeah, this one's like
Luigi?
a trick room kind of thing. Nicely done. Yeah, we wanted to give the Wario Land area like a bunch of like little mini games. It just made sense. And I imagine, just the Ashley fight. There's no need to do it.
And we don't get to
Just
hear the
say
great
no.
song, but yeah, no real reason
Yeah.
to do it.
I mean, maybe in the pit showcase afterwards, depending on the RNG. Goodbye, Crygor. We will never see you again. Going for more candy. Yeah.
The XP candies are a nice thing that were added to some of the later gen Pokemon games.
Yeah, they're pretty convenient.
All right, time to do the
Okay,
battle.
so here's the battle swap.
It's the battle factory in Pokemon Emerald.
All right, so what rentals are you going to choose? Have you put thought into this? Is there any like RNG minute?
I'm just gonna take the first three. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Duplicate, bullet bill. That's pretty good. That could help you get it out of some tricky spots.
Actually, I should have taken it because
So,
it's gonna be slow.
It's gonna be slower because of the animation. So don't.
That's unlucky.
Oh, look, little Sparky.
I would not do this in PvP.
It's gonna be a free time lose. Free time lose. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. You don't want duplicates anyways.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
So you don't actually need to win this. Penny will fight you regardless. It's like
Thankfully.
fake mandatory. I doubt her
You
viruses will
forfeited,
be an
huh?
issue.
Not on my watch.
I'm sure they just
Yeah,
spam
the only
work up
annoying
like
thing
they
with
do
this
against
fight
everybody.
is the viruses have flame body, ice body, and static respectively, which can be slow.
Although the
if you
ice
have
body
to
one
heal
doesn't
off.
do anything.
No, it
But
doesn't.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Honestly, good idea. 1.4.3 ice body can now frostbite. Thank you for the idea.
Oh no. No.
I'm suffering from success right now.
This way.
All right. Oh, it's time for one of the best fights in the game. Yeah.
Yep. If you guys all came to see a Pokemon fight battle, you're in for a treat here.
Yeah. So Wario was trying to make Mariomon, but it seems like something went a little bit awry. It seems like something else has been created. So enjoy your Gen 1 red fight. Although, we specifically, I don't remember when we did this. I think it was before 1.0. These Pokemon do not have their full base stat total. They are nerfed. That probably helps you guys somewhat. Also, some of them have like weird movesets because it's a Gen 1 reference and they have no physical special split.
A nice side effect of not getting...
Yeah.
A nice side effect of not getting... so the lead Tauros can either use Bulldoze or Blizzard. A nice side effect of it using Blizzard, and thankfully it didn't get Frostbite, is that I am faster than the Arcanine. If it used Bulldoze, Arcanine would have a chance to burn me, which would be a little bit slow. Luckily I get a free heal before this fight.
Yeah.
So the bandit is always going to fling its light ball to paralyze us.
Yeah,
I was about to ask, imagine there's no way to avoid this paralysis.
Cherry Berry. Yeah, because
I don't know if this is... Go ahead.
Yeah, so just like sort of, I think you can beat the bandit without setting up, but the Pyoro that comes next is a 2-shot, and it has a pretty bad moveset. It'll make the rest of the fight slower. So.
I imagine it's even harder because this is the 4th badge variation.
Yeah.
So Pyro is quite a bit stronger. Wow, I was about to ask why that Fuzzy wasn't transforming. I got fooled by my own mechanic. What did Mario send out? Text skip is a treat.
Spike 2. Yeah.
Spike 2.
Down he goes.
I don't know. All right, good job.
So
now we're gonna have another. I think Wario just runs away. He doesn't explode.
Yeah, he just leaves.
He just runs away.
All right, we're gonna be heading over to World 5. I think we're gonna be having our
badges.
break soon.
Yes.
Let me know
Now that we are back in
stop right
Town,
before
we're
I go
going
into
to
the
pause the timer. Oh, yeah. Right before we go into the
I'll just stop at the pipe
We're going to
and
take a
then
real
we'll,
quick...
Yeah, we'll stop there.
Cool, sounds good. Yeah, we're going to take a real quick wellness break. This is a great time for you all to real quick stretch, get some water. We'll be back in just a few minutes. If you are not going to get up, I would like to encourage you all to check out gdq.gg/hotfix to see the current full roster of Hotfix shows, and you can click through to... Hello everyone, thank you for sticking around. You are watching GDQ Hotfix, and specifically Parallel Universe, the show about community-created content. Real quick, before we get back into Super Mariomon, I just want to mention that our Hotfix summer merch collection is now live. You can head over to theyeti.com/GDQ to check out our brand new Hotfix shirt, keychain, and sticker pack. That is theyeti.com. Yeti is spelled with 2 E's, not a Y at the end. But with that said, we're just about to enter World 5 of Super Mariomon. So, Iron, let's get back into it.
Sure thing. Yeah. So, yep, we are going to get going as soon as I go into the pipe. We'll resume time in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, World 5, my beloved, positive.
Well, I should have done this first, but that's fine.
We're gonna get everybody's favorite cutscene right here skipped real quick. I have to at least acknowledge it. Everybody's favorite character, Frank. There's a fun little visual gag that happens here. There it was. Yes, my Frank. But it was a little cutscene for the plot advancing of Bowser is gonna try to, gaslight Luigi into helping him for the rest of the game. Move on. And there's already few people saying Frank in chat.
Yeah, there was a time that at least 20 people in the Mariomon Discord were all called some iteration of Frank.
Yep. Hammer Bro, there he is.
All right, we got some double battles. This is a true double, so which means that I have no control over what this Hammer Bro is doing.
And here, get used to it because you're going to be seeing maybe not a lot of it. I imagine you avoid as much of it as you can, but all right, there's our first weather move. So Hammer Bro is a lot like Cast Form. Has multiple forms per weather except for sand, and a signature move to go with it. That one was Boomerang form, which is flying type for rain. I imagine we'll see certain ones depending. I don't remember which patch in the 1.4s I finally fixed Captain Toad's battle AI, but
It
it's probably
seems
in there.
better in this version.
Yeah, there was some issues with every fight in multi-battles not having proper AI. So here's our fun little mechanic. I don't know if you want to use, he wants to explain it, wants me to relive my trauma. I'm fine with either. I can just go for it then. This is the most programming intensive area of the entire game. Although I think you have an RNG minute coming up real quick, so I will be quiet. I will wait till after. Good luck.
Okay, this one is not too bad, I don't think, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, that should be it. Yep, perfect.
Nice. First shot.
Nice. Now I can get back into reliving my trauma. So I imagine, is the ball also in a tier?
No, it's not.
No.
Okay. So fun fact about the Explorer Cap in World 5, I can start out with this. The Explorer Cap is supposed to have a 5x catch rate, as it does not right there. It's supposed to have a 5x catch rate in World 5. Hopefully by me talking about it, I'm not cursing it. Please stay in the cap.
We're fine.
All right. Good.
Okay, nice. However, in my switch statement, I forgot a break. So it kind of falls through to the rate, to the baseball cap catch rate, which is like 1.5. So, oops. Anyways, the whole point / gimmick of this world is it's like kind of a Portal 2 kind of scenario, co-ops kind of mechanic with Captain Toad, who has his own party items and everything. And you can press the R button to switch between them as you will. And you also do multi-battles when Captain Toad is following you, where you can't control him, like happened at the start there. The Hammer Bro is consistent. It's always the same stats and stuff. So I imagine that cuts out a minute for you guys. I like to think his stats are pretty good. It's like adamant with like they're perfect IVs.
And he has EVs as well.
And really good.
Oops.
Yeah, exactly. So the one thing is Captain Toad has to do some of his own battles, fight his own battles, and you do have to at least catch one capture. Otherwise, this Kong will not move off of the boulder puzzle. And like I said, this world is all about just completing puzzles where you're separated from Mario, or Captain Toad or Mario separated from Captain Toad. Mario can jump, Captain Toad can't. Captain Toad has the power glove, so he can push boulders into specific positions. And you gotta utilize that map awareness to hopefully understand what's going on and complete puzzles. This one was entirely programmed by me, and that's why I say it's my trauma, because good God. It was designed, however, by my coworker Cannons, who did a great job on the puzzles and just the concept in general, and I believe I have done it mostly justice. Good skip on that battle right there, because you only have one capture.
Yep. That's it for manips for the main game. So I don't have to worry about my movement as much now. I do not want to do that.
What do you mean? You don't want to expect his bag?
I'll do that later.
Use a potion. Yeah. There are some mandatory multi-battles. There's quite a few of them. That's like the whole thing. And I imagine you just hope for Captain Toad to not have the worst AI ever, which should be alleviated in like, the latest patches. But I guess we'll see. I keep saying things and I keep worrying that I'm going to jinx it.
Yeah.
But I imagine Bruiser can carry.
Yeah, so I manipulated... I ideally want Hammer Bro to die in this fight. It's not a huge deal if he doesn't. And that might sound weird, but it'll be very clear later. What am I going to say? The Dino Rhino is very useful for one fight in particular later on. It does a really good job on a lot of these Captain Toad exclusive battles.
That makes sense. There's quite a few steel types in Bowser's army, and rock types for that matter. So Dino Rhino would have pretty good coverage there. Speaking of, there's Chain Chomp. Yeah, this whole world as well has a lot of double battle specific strategies, like on the enemies. What did Hammer Bro use?
Boomerang.
Seeing the tech skip cut off things is pretty funny. Oh, that was a special property of Boomerang right there. It flips
Yeah, I
the
didn't
Chain
even
Chomp.
realize that until now.
Yeah, each of the signature moves have a secondary effect. Boomerang's flinch, and then the other ones are pretty self-explanatory, like Burn, Frostbite. Boomerang does have that chance to flinch. Here's more of that plot that was going on of Luigi trying to help Bowser because he thinks Bowser's just not having fun.
Yeah, so I could swap Hammer Bro
Isn't
right
that
away,
here?
but Hammer Bro, for Dino Rhino, but oh, get out of my way, thank you. But Dino Rhino does not do a very good job early on in the fight. I want him to come in later.
Yoshi Cookie. Somebody uses them. Hey. I feel like nobody ever buys those.
Doing that mainly just to get rid of all my money.
Yeah.
Well, at least a use is a use.
And they can be used here and there. And then, oh, I want to do this. I'll do that later, though. I need to remember to take the power bracer off.
Are you trying to put an intentional loss here?
That's correct. Oh, we were supposed to play it off like...
Yeah, we were supposed to
This
do
is
a
Speedway
bit,
Piranha's
but
chance
oh
to
well.
shine, and he'll do a fight, and
Oh
be our-
well.
Oh, he
he'll be
got
our
it.
hero,
1v2,
but
no problem.
yeah, he's just going to lose. Sorry.
It's pretty obvious.
Maybe next time.
So, I imagine this is just faster than winning
Yeah.
it, and it's not glitch. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I had to program. There was so many bugs with losing that fight and getting separated with Captain Toad improperly that would just make that just bug the heck out. So I had to make that a loss that's like allowed. Oh, and then because you had a whiteout, that script with Captain Toad plays. That's funny.
So this is one fight. It's not the fight, but it is a fight that gets improved with Dino Rhino.
Yeah.
Because of Incinerate.
And it's the only fight that I will intentionally be using a weather move.
Hey, Ice Ball's pretty good, especially against
Yeah,
Swamp.
that's the exact reason.
I imagine that's why. Yeah. It's interesting. I will note, and maybe it's something you just want to talk about, but you may think like, oh, why can't you just have one capture in your party to skip these fights? These fights will still actually, they will happen even if you only have one capture and force you into a 1v2. It's specifically programmed that way. For a
Mario's
reason I do
okay
not
here, by the way,
remember.
don't worry.
And then this is why you got rid of all your money, huh?
Yeah, I shouldn't have talked to him, but that's okay. I don't think I need to heal. No, everybody's fully healed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
actually,
just
no,
like
no,
a
I
has,
do
like,
need to do this.
Go ahead.
Just like a speedrun optimization thing, whenever we do a bag, ooh, that was close. Whenever we do bag manips, we try to combine it with a menu, just to consolidate it into one. Excuse me, consolidate it into one pause.
Gotcha. Snooze orb. I did want to, like, the mechanics of the style is you're supposed to like send things with the bullet bills back and forth. There is a failsafe if you don't have any money
No.
that
Oh,
will
that's
just let
so
you
bad.
pass. Oh no!
Getting burned there,
Oh.
that's like the worst thing that could
Who
happen.
burned you?
We'll be fine.
Move is that even?
Try attack.
Try attack. Oh, that's even more.
Yeah,
unlucky.
that's
Let's do that.
extremely unlucky. And all our Ross berries are with Mario, so
Yeah. We do get
Yeah.
we do lose the status after the fight, I believe, so we're not gonna have it forever. But this fight would be so much better if actually we're gonna do that because that'll has a chance to crit with each hit.
I believe. Big 5 hit.
5 hit, no hit, no.
Luckily, Incinerate's
this won't be
power is
too
now
bad.
a little bit better because
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a
You're so
single
much smarter
target.
than me. I would have clicked Rain Dance and weakened Incinerate.
That
Yeah, trying to go for boomerang throw
Yeah.
or something.
that might be a good play, but boomerang would get nerfed too, unfortunately, of the burn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
physical
kind of
move.
unfortunate.
You could sunny day and use fire toss, which is special.
We don't need to heal. Oh, switch back to Mario now.
Yeah, you need Mario all the way up.
It is like extremely hard to remember what to do in this world sometimes. There's so many little steps.
Yeah,
You'd think like, speedrunners, we know the game really well, but even the basic steps can be hard to remember when there's so many little intricate ones. Like in World 5.
hey, even I forget sometimes, and I made it. Oh, goodbye. Just throw it out.
Yeah, we don't need it anymore. It's nice to have a nice empty bag. This guy, I would like you to turn, please. This spinner is really annoying. You can actually just jump in the water to skip the second pass, but it's a little bit slower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and these two guys are mandatory.
Unfortunately,
They're actually what sets the flag to let you do the next fight.
we're going to do this one as a 1v2 because Bruiser's so good.
And this is what I was talking about earlier, where these two NPCs, especially because they are required for progression, if you were allowed to skip them through only having one capture, it would not work. So 1v2s it is. Bruiser can handle it.
Notably, this sumo bro, I'm pretty sure can't do anything to us. He only knows normal and fighting type moves.
Yep.
And I don't think we ever mentioned this, but
That
we
makes
are
sense.
ghost fighting is our bruiser type.
Yep.
It's a good type.
It's an
Yeah.
extremely good type.
Wait, no way I could defeat Ma. Yeah, I know a lot of people struggle with this segment, but you need Captain Toad and Mario to be on either side. Not the exact tile, but just like around. Alright, I believe in Captain Toad. Lock in. The status did get healed. That's interesting.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
thankfully.
I'm not gonna think about that one too much. It can stay unfixed. Yeah, fun fact about this one
I was
is
supposed
the
to.
opponent.
He didn't get enough experience.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll fix that somehow.
Yeah, Paraplonk here has a hammer bow of his own, so you got a little bit of a weather war thing going on if they decide to use
Oh,
it.
it used
Follow me.
me.
It's annoying.
Here comes the VGC. This whole world is designed. I was really into VGC at the time. That's my bad. Yeah, there he goes, changing the weather
Got
back
it.
and forth. Yeah, Paraplonk wants sun because the Parabini has chlorophyll, I imagine, is what the AI is thinking. So a big fireball coming out right now to win you the fight.
nice.
See?
What a good boy.
Yeah, Toad, when he finally works, he's doing fine, you know? I always forget, and this is maybe not something the developer should be saying, but I always forget that Paratroopa is not normal.
Yeah. There's so many normal flying
Just
types
pure
you would
flying.
assume, but it's just pure flying, yeah.
Exactly. Finally reunited with Captain Toad. And pretty clean, imagine you still have to dodge the remaining spinners.
Are you just gonna fight?
Yeah,
with a
I need to get
wild?
experience on this.
Yeah.
Because he should be healed, right? God, I could do this. Yeah.
Yeah, we need our Dino Rhino
Yeah,
to get
Captain
to
Toad
level
has some-
35 because he learns Scorching Sands at level 35. That's gonna make.
Ooh,
Yeah, this
basically,
is
that is the
this
reason
is
we
really
get it.
slow. I don't know what I did with my experience. I definitely messed it up.
Yeah. This is a newer.
I am on a repel. That's
optimization
why.
doing.
Okay, we're gonna go back to you. There. Now we can do this.
there you go.
I could find another. I could find
Yeah,
another
their
trainer,
repels-
actually, but that's okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Takedown?
Hey,
it's okay.
he'll give you flash fire. I was
I
about
am
to say, like,
so close to level 35, as you can see.
oh wow. I do wonder what happened there then.
Yeah, I was supposed to get a little more experience from somewhere. Okay, so now we do this. Go together, and we'll pop that. Where are you? I'm so glad that the menu wraps
Little bit
around
of a-
like that. That's really good.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Little bit of
in,
a-
or is that something you added?
I'm pretty sure the wraparound always happened for sorting items.
Okay.
In this,
Or like at least manually sorting.
yeah, what this game was based on, the base would have that.
Yeah.
The original games like
You-
Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Ruby Sapphire do not have that.
Yeah. Do you need to, because you had move learning off, like teach it to Scorching Sands manually?
I do,
Yes.
yeah. That's a good point. I didn't do that.
Oh yeah, be sure to do that.
I didn't want to overstep. Mamma mia.
No, I don't want to do
Captain Toad
that.
could say that.
And then somehow he spawns on top.
Now he's gonna
of
be
it.
inside. Yep, on the same. Never learned how to fix that one. My bad. Only happens in this one specific scenario. Where if you go into inspect party or inspect bag, and he's following you, he will be teleported to the same tile as you.
We also
Only
picked
inspect
up the
bag. My bad.
avalanche.
Don't know my own game.
We picked up the avalanche TM in that house. Gonna be
Oh, yeah,
really
best
useful
music,
at
by the
end of
way.
This world. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Or this is Stickerbrush Symphony from Brawl or Bramble Blast, whatever you want to call it. It is specifically the Brawl rendition. I cannot believe we got a GBA to sound like this, but you know.
Yeah, it sounds so good.
And the Safari Zone is really the culmination of all the World 5 mechanics. You know, Mario, in addition to having the jumping, needs to go around and break bricks with his hammer, so Captain Toad can go through these little gaps and
Actually, what I'm gonna do is
push
this.
boulders where needed.
I can't save when I'm playing as Captain Toad, but I still have to switch to Mario. But I am going to do this.
Yeah, that would break a lot
Yeah,
of things.
this
if you could.
random Koopa Troopa admin is like randomly one of the hardest fights in the run, and it is the reason we got Dino Rhino with Scorching Sands because it makes it significantly easier.
Womp and Thwomp, right?
No, the
And
swoop is the
swoop.
swoop is the annoying one. Scorching
Yeah.
Sands.
Oh,
Because it
gotcha.
has Confuse Ray and it loves to use it.
Well, there you go. But I believe Captain Toad's gonna lock in for you. He knows I'm watching. Actually, that would just make him behave worse. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh no.
You should have seen some of the bugs that Captain Toad created in development.
Okay, good.
Nice.
There you go. Nice. While we're on the topic of the soundtrack, there are a few songs in particular. It's only like 4 or so songs that were specifically commissioned for Mariomon. The rest were MIDIs sourced online in free to source places, or we gained permission. I do just want to shout out Mimi real quick, who sequenced the current Showtime remix you were listening to, and a few of the other songs. Nice, that fight went pretty good. Did you
Yeah.
hit yourself in confusion?
I did once.
Oh, no, well, when the soup was already fainting.
Yeah,
I stopped
exactly,
paying attention.
Yeah. That fight can definitely go really poorly. Thankfully, Dino Rhino with Scorching Sands mitigates it a little bit, but because of Confuse Ray, you never know. So,
Yeah.
pretty big sigh of relief to get past that.
Yeah, really, there's a lot of people usually like point to World 5 for like some of the good songs and soundtrack where it's like, I cannot believe a GBA can even produce this. But I did it and I still can't believe it.
Yeah. My
It's not like I
favorite
sequenced the songs, but
is,
yeah, go ahead.
oh, what's it called? The beginning of World 3. The something Bay.
You're a Windbreak Bay fan?
Yes.
That's awesome. Nobody seems to like it, but that's one of my favorites.
That's my favorite song in the game, Windbreak. Or at least favorite, like, overworld.
I feel so validated.
Well, I'm happy.
I feel so validated.
Yeah.
I always like I wonder what people think about World 3, and then I never see anything on it whatsoever. And I'm like, aw. I do have a lot of joy for a lot of the songs in this game, but I'm a little biased, I would think. So
I think
as
you've
the
earned the
person who
right to
implemented
be.
all of them. It's just some boulder puzzles for stopping the flow of water so Mario can surf to help out Captain Toad. Just again, that Portal 2 type thing where you're just having 2 different characters help each other out with their unique mechanics.
You know, I am shocked that you got this working, honestly. This is really cool.
It probably still bugged out when you tested some of it, I imagine.
Not that much.
Oh.
And it's
I
even better
remember.
now.
Yeah, I think we've gotten all of the really important ones. I think there's some minor reports of Captain Toad getting Mario's party.
Oh, that's interesting.
Not the game, but you know.
Right.
Right.
But you know, it's one of those things where like somebody would just post a screenshot saying my party got messed up, and I just don't have any way of knowing how it actually happened. As much as I would love to fix it up for sure, I think we've gone to a really good point the last major Captain Toad bug of battles freezing when they started was because the game was infinitely failing to put an alive party member at the front of Captain Toad's party, which we did fix in 1.4. So if anybody still has that issue, please update your game.
I want to, really quick in the meantime, as we get into this battle, shout out the Games Done Quick Discord. If you're looking to get more involved with the GDQ community, highly recommend joining that Discord. Add the Hotfix role as well to stay in the loop on what's going on with Hotfix. In the Discord, you can chat with staff, stay in the loop on upcoming events, and things like that. Use !Discord in our Twitch chat for an invite and more information.
All right, this fight's...
I imagine these fights aren't any problem, or is it?
You can lose time.
No, this one, this one there's no real risk of like dying though, I'd say.
Oh, Happy Moon with his new sprite.
No, you were supposed to use Headbutt. Ugh. It's fine.
But he's got to set up the weather.
Oh, I guess
It means I have to heal again.
That can happen.
Yeah, that thing has Shadow Shield. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty annoying.
Blue Nano's ability.
Yeah.
It makes the first hit it takes you like half damage, I think.
Like party.
Very good. As one would expect. So, we're coming up on the second to last fight of World 5. I would say this one's pretty hard because it is a full team of 6 multi-battle. And it's obviously meant to be the culmination of, World's 5's mechanics, but I'm interested to see how it will go given how little captures you have on your team, and Captain Toad's for that matter. As soon as we see this Koopa get just completely just thrown away.
Yeah, kind of the gist of this little bit of dialogue is they have no idea who Captain Toad is.
Yeah, this one's fun. That sepia filter was a pain to get working, I'll tell you that.
Nice.
It's the only thing that really holds the bit together, so it was necessary. It's just going through all the major cutscenes and Captain Toad's just not there. Bowser and Kamek this one especially.
Literally
write her?
Another
trans?
another trans character in Mariomon.
It's more likely than you think. All right, I'm very interested to see how you go at this fight. I imagine Cruiser just clears, but they are starting to catch up in levels, so.
Dynarano starting this fight is a new thing. It makes the fight go a little bit faster.
I imagine Scorching Sands.
Scorching Sands, and you don't have to worry about Bro constantly changing the weather and going through his animations.
Incinerate's nice.
Yeah, that's true.
We do get Sandstorm though.
Yeah, and then also the Sandstorm would disable the
yeah, so he turns it on, and then the Change Arm Sandstorms turns it off. It just takes so much time.
I wonder if the bug is about to happen because of that helping hand, or if it doesn't happen because the Paratroopa is KO'd. There's a bug where the turn after the AI uses helping hand, it will always attack its partner. Don't know the interaction if the capture faints though. So that's why a lot of people will report Kamek attacking Bowser in this fight, which is honestly just kind of funny. So, but I imagine we're not going to be able to find out because Kamek's just going to keep getting one shot. I'm sorry, I just saw somebody in chat say Bowser is a trans uproot, and it's just a reference to a glitch that was introduced in 1.4, I believe, where uproot can turn into Bowser if you do some shenanigans with save files. This is very funny. Okay, so Bowser. There he goes.
Yeah, Bowser has like no speed, so even though I got my speed dropped, it's fine.
He's mainly just like a powerhouse kind of boss. And he usually is supposed to send himself out last, but double battle AI can be a little bit wonky, so not in this fight. Usually you will exclusively see Bowser always just be last. Nicely done.
Yeah, great fight.
And Captain Toad taking advantage of the fact that nobody seems to see him. Hey, I think you should go to Cranky Kong's comedy night, by the way. That would be a good incentive if this ever got to a full, just completely read every single line of Cranky Kong's Comedy Night. I'm sure Cannons would love that because they wrote it all. I think you get U-turn for doing it, but good luck, Ma.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Captain Toad just call us.
Yeah, I was shocked.
We're not your mother, Captain Toad. Oh, it's funny. Fun fact for anybody who struggles to find out where one of the some captures are, that area right up above where Iron just surfed past has its own encounter table, even though it's considered a Safari Zone. And now that Captain Toad's gone, we cannot understand monkey speech. I don't think we ever explained that. The reason Captain Toad's with you is because you can't speak monkey, but Captain Toad can. EGAD gives you a translator so you can understand it without Captain Toad. But yeah.
Oh,
All right, are you gonna 1v2 the fight or?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Ooh, Avalanche.
This is very important. Yeah, actually, I don't think you strictly need it, but it helps quite a lot.
Alan.
Yeah.
Kind of a random move for Bruiser to learn, but I'm going to go grab that beautiful Dino Rhino and put it in my party.
That's right, you do get all of Captain Toad's captures except for his hammer bow.
I'm going to heal
get...
that thing as well. It took some damage.
You also get any important items Captain Toad may have picked up. Like, there's some items that Captain Toad theoretically could grab that Mario can't. So it's important that you get all those.
Just a quick safety save. The thing that I would like to get from Captain Toad is all of his super shrooms. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has like 10 of them.
The thing is, it doesn't actually track what the actual items are. Although I think I probably could do that now. I understand how that works better. At the time of programming it, it tracked what flags for what items were picked up and would just put them in Mario's bag. Kong.
He's the leader of the bunch.
So he is, and this is also just like the rest of the world. This is a double battle Star Leader fight. It's really cool that you use the Dino Rhino that you got with Captain Toad. Makes sense. It's also pretty useful because Donkey Kong is a grass fighting leader, so Dino Rhino provides some good coverage. And as you can see, this is all we're going full VGC. There's a tailwind, there's a grassy terrain.
I'm mostly just doing this to having the Dino Rhino here to heal if need be. Things can go south. That
makes sense.
Potentially, so.
Well, I imagine another thing that helps with being up to date of 1.4 is the fix to healing items in double battles.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
That was the main cause of the Mega Evolution glitch, actually, was using a revive in a double battle. I don't know if it was the only cause, but, there used to be a pretty prominent glitch that is now fixed, where using a healing item in a double battle would heal the wrong capture. This Trunkle. There is actually some fun AI that can happen, and I don't know how many people it's actually applied to in this fight. If Sumo Bro is ever next to Wiggler in this fight, Sumo Bro is programmed to circle throw the Wiggler to activate anger points. And it can get pretty scary in that point, but it's very uncommon. Although, you're still just gonna one-shot it. I'm not worried, but
there.
Well,
it did it.
It's not gonna matter, but we get to see it. And fun fact: if anger point activates, Wiggler transforms. I feel like I summoned your time loss. I'm sorry.
Oh, you just protect at the end. That's dumb.
Oh.
We summoned a lot of time loss. Oopsies.
Alright, we made it through World 5.
Great.
Good job.
Longest and probably most difficult world, so.
And as far as I can tell, it didn't break, so.
Yep.
Yippee. That makes me very happy to see whenever somebody plays through World 5. I have a lot of pride for it, but I'm always so stressed whenever I watch it, I'm always like, please don't break, please don't break. And you finally get the power gloves, so you can push strength boulders on your own now that Captain Toad is no longer in your party. Nicely done.
Yep. Thank you. World 6 is kind of interesting as well. So.
I'm so used to the optional fight happening here, but you didn't take the loan, so you don't get to deal with that. I kind of always wondered would this? Oh yeah, here's a little joke where the type is broken and they hired some plumbers and they hired Mario and Waluigi.
Picking up
But,
a soft S here.
Should be a lowercase if it's soft, you know?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm surprised that doesn't activate the double. Oh, is it because your Dino Rhino is fainted?
Dino died,
you don't
yeah.
get into a double battle there? Nice.
Yeah, I would have done it as a double with Dino Rhino, but 2 singles is fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bottom
Yeah.
guy doesn't trigger either for whatever reason. I haven't gotten it in a
I
while.
have noticed that. I have no clue either. So I'm glad to be confirmed.
I have
I've
a
seen it
backup
happen
because I
before.
need the experience from him, but there is a backup. There's an EXP Candy M in the next route, so I just
I
grabbed
believe technically why it happens is this trainer might share a flag with a trainer that you can fight earlier. By accident, of course. They might be the same trainer ID internally. Ja. Seeing the text skip is funny.
Here's a little optimization. When we enter this area, we're going to warp pipe fly right back to the area.
Oh, you skipped the
Skips the
cutscene.
cutscene. Yeah, saves about 8 seconds.
That doesn't mess with the progression of the world.
It does not, no.
Nope.
Good on me for that.
Yeah. We
I was
love
gonna say,
good
I
game
feel like
dev.
there's a world variable there, but must be fine. Yeah, probably just ignore all this. You have to go touch all the braille rocks here. I'm gonna translate specifically one of them. You don't actually need to know what these say, but you just need to touch them all. This one says trans rights are human rights. Obviously goes without saying, but once you touch all of them, Captain Toad will come and solve the puzzle for you. Why does Captain Toad keep calling you Ma? That's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, there are quests in this. You do a few of them through the course of the plot progression, but there are a few other ones you can do.
Yeah, there's, I believe, 30 quests in total, and some of them are tied to main story, but most of them are side content. And some very basic ice puzzles. Tower's kind of small for it.
Okay, got a menu
Nice.
here. Gonna teach a couple of great moves to Bruiser.
Yeah, Mach Punch and Avalanche served us well, but it is time for them to go in favor of better fighting type moves.
And you get a few TMs here and there. I don't remember when you picked these up.
Brick Break we got from Donkey Kong, I believe. And
Yeah.
Drain
I
Punch we
want
just got in
to
World
do
6 from a guy in a shop. He gave it to us for free.
It's nice. It's nice to see Dino Rhino of all captures get some use.
Yep, his time to shine is not yet done.
Yeah, I'm surprised he just didn't get benched right away. This is another Kamek fight. Quite a few of these, honestly. I feel like Kamek probably has as many fights as Bowser. Maybe one less. All those random protects be a little frustrating, huh?
Funny story. When I first read this, I used the Piranha Plant for the whole run, and getting Protect there was actually good because you get a metronome boost.
Oh, even if it gets protected,
Yeah,
huh?
and that's the only way you can knock it out in one turn. So it's actually ideal to get Protect because that thing hits pretty hard with acrobatics.
That's really
maybe?
funny.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's probably acrobatics by this point in the game. Chill Boo. This is probably one of the only trainers in the game that has Chill Bully, honestly. You don't see it very often.
Yeah, I believe so. It's definitely the only one we see in the run.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's everybody jumping Kamek, trying to get his
Yeah,
wand.
this is one of my favorite
Some fun
cutscenes.
bits. Yeah. Again, we're skipping through all of them, but Cannons did such a great job writing most of the main story content. A lot of Mario and Luigi reference there. Or just not reference, but inspiration. Anyways, New Donk City.
Yeah.
So
Really, really
not
cool
one-
area.
Yeah, I would say the outside is a 1-to-1 recreation of New Donk City in Mario Odyssey. Shout out real quick to Pez for spriting the tile set for New Donk City and doing this entire area's sprite work.
This
Yeah,
Luigi
Luigi
fight's
battle.
pretty straightforward. We're going to X attack and then just hit him with our strong fighting type moves. So I want to address the question I saw in chat, which is what makes Bruiser the best choice for speedruns. Bruiser has excellent base attack and speed, as well as an amazing type, Ghost Fighting. And it gets the, we didn't talk about this earlier, its ability is Iron Fist. So all of its punching moves, Shadow Punch, Drain Punch, we used Mach Punch earlier, are all boosted by a third, I believe?
20%.
Something like that.
20%, okay. We will also get another punching move later. So very strong Mariomon. And we get it 20 levels higher than we're supposed to. That also helps. But even when the game catches up to it, it's extremely strong.
Yeah, because right now you're not that highly overleveled, but I imagine you're still doing very good. Oh, Stewin.
Yeah, and in 1.3, that thing had, and specifically only on the fight with Gooper Blooper, it has innards out. But now it doesn't at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've added, it might have been in 1.4. It was whenever we did the update focus on competitive play, which there is a community for that. Stroll and Stu gained Unaware as a secondary ability, and I believe that fight probably either had a random ability or a set number ability, and so that's why it's there anymore. So, can't fight Pauline yet. She wants you to go side questing because this world would be really short if not. So, time to go to the sewers.
Yeah, so Mario is a plumber by trade, and he actually gets to we actually get to see him in action as a plumber.
Yeah, that is the whole point of this. Of like why Pauline asked you to do it. It turns out it's caused by Bowser's minions being in the sewers by mixing everything up, and it's not quite a puzzle yet. This first floor is kind of the introduction to the mechanic, but you're going to be hitting these, not levers, whatever they're called. I don't know. Words are hard.
Yeah,
valves,
words are
thank
hard.
you.
Don't worry about
Words
it.
are hard. Just activate the water. But yeah.
I did not know that Spinner's vision did not go all the way to the left. Thank you for teaching me that.
Yeah, and then in the next floor, the mechanic will be out of the pond when you turn on a valve. One waterway will turn on and another one will turn off, and you just have to get the right combination to get through it all the way. This is a fun area, again, designed by Cannons. It's pretty fun.
Is what I like to call the invisible spinner. There's a spinner, but he is mostly blocked by the pipe spray, so you have to pay attention to just a few pixels to pass him.
I'm glad that always gets people. People are always running right past here, and then they get jump scared by this spinner. And he even has like a little dialogue. He says, "Hi, I bet you didn't see me." There you go.
Nice. So on that spinner pass, we learned close combat, which was learned at level 50, I believe.
Yes.
Or yeah, 50. Close combat is basically just our nuke. Does so much damage, but we want to avoid using it when possible because of that lowered defenses it gives us. Just the animation takes a while, so we don't want to use that unless we really have to.
If it's used at the end of battle, the which is a nice improvement, I think in like older, like in like Pokemon Emerald Vanilla, for example, you would still get the defenses lowered if it was used at the last turn of battle, but in this game, it doesn't. That animation doesn't play, which is really nice.
Yeah, a little bit of time save for you. Nice. A little bit more mandatory fight. We do have this next area coming up is kind of funny. Did we agree if we were going to mute the game during this segment? Sorry to bring that up last.
I don't know if we did.
That's probably fine.
It should be fine. It's definitely fine for the streams. Just I'm just trying to cover the base for if it eventually goes to YouTube. Make a note.
It will eventually be on YouTube, along with all past GDQ content, youtube.com/gamesdonequick.
If it's copyright, we'll just make sure to talk a lot when it's happening. I don't know.
Yeah, do you want us to mute or just yap or what?
Yapping is probably just better.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just keep plugging our YouTube channel, because if SGDQ's coming up, that'll be on there. Frank Fatales, that stuff's on there. Juneteenth coming up next weekend, that'll be on there. What I'm saying is, if you like speedrun content, if you like GDQ, definitely check out our YouTube channel. And if you yourself are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with GDQ. And thank you for watching, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are these fights any sort of issue for you? Because they're going to get totem boosts at the start of each one.
No,
so.
they're fine.
The only real thing of
These
note
are
is
just curious.
the only real thing of note is the first guy, because he gets a defense boost, we have to close combat.
Gotcha. Yeah, so the whole joke here of the totem boosts is they get a power up from his song. I mean, Bowser literally says, "Let my song power you up." So it was added in eventually. They're not that strong, I would imagine. It's 3 back-to-back fights, each with 2 captures, so they're not gonna really overwhelm you. It's basically 1 14 and 6 with breaks. Should be fine. Oh, that fight starts before he finishes walking. There's no wait movement command there. That's fun. See, I just notice things like this sometimes when I watch people playing. I'm like, oops. But does this guy have inners out, or
It
is
does,
it also
yeah.
changed?
He does.
Okay, so ooh,
Yeah.
Or we
it's
did
very
hit.
scary to look at.
We have Drain Punch. It's all good.
Yeah, Drain Punch is
Oh, okay,
really
yeah.
handy.
Yeah,
Get most
that
of
makes
it back.
sense. That's what I was worried about happening on the last fight that we saw Stronglings do. Is innards out. If you one shot a capture of innards out, it's going to do most of your health because I think it just does equal to however much HP it had.
Yep.
Although we are going to see some. Well, I guess actually this is where that ghost type really comes into play. Shy Guys, Bandits, Snippets, they always have Fake Out, but Ghost is immune to Fake Outs. It's normal type. You don't have to worry
Very
about that at all.
handy.
And luckily, they realize that they can't use it. So there's in some games they'll just try to use it anyway, and it's just like, ugh. You're not doing any damage
Don't have to worry
anyway.
about that. All right, there you go. We don't have to non-stop talk anymore. Bowser was playing a little song there.
Not
for his,
checking the man piano.
minions. Yeah, hey.
We got
Exclamation
places to
point.
be.
That dialogue gets skipped so fast, huh? We're finally at Pauline, Luigi, and Penny to watch.
Oh, I never noticed Penny. I noticed Luigi, but not Penny.
Yeah, you can go up and talk to Penny, actually. Unlike
Oh,
Luigi.
cool.
She has some dialogue, just saying, like, Pauline is her role model, basically, you know, singing and all that.
Okay, the next
I
thing.
imagine the steel type. Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, the chain shop here is the damage range. We don't actually know what kind of range it is because the trainer data indicates these things have much higher HP and defenses than they actually do. But I hit it, so it's fine.
It seems
Yeah.
fairly favorable, just off
Yeah.
experience.
But because I one-shot the Chain Chomp, this Banzai Bill coming up here is also a damage range. If I didn't get the range on Chain Chomp, I would just Brick Break, finish it off, and then the Metronome Boost. Okay, we got the range here as well.
Nice.
That's
Hit
really
both
good.
ranges.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, I imagine the steel type leader is no problem for Bruiser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Especially Clubbo if it's 4x weakness. I'm still wondering. I thought this is where Dino Rhino was gonna get his chance, but I guess it makes sense to not happen.
That will be on the next world.
I think I might have a guess, but I guess I'll have to wait to
Yeah.
see.
Stay tuned.
Get a little bit of a cutscene here. And this is the ramifications of hiring Wario and Waluigi as your plumber. I should have known
That's
better.
O.
That's O.
That's all.
That's on me.
Yeah.
Because of that, you got to find an alternative way to the Comet Observatory, so you're going to get some help from Pauline and Rosalina. Summon a little bit of road and get your curtains.
Yep. Anyone playing Super Mario or Mario Kart World in the chat?
Oh,
What about
I
the
know
call?
I know someone in this call is.
Two of
Two
us in this
people.
call have been, we've actually been
Yeah.
routing a pre-rem speedrun.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been speedrunning it.
That's awesome.
It's fun.
Yeah, game looks very fun. Anyway, we're on
And
to
fair.
World 7. World 7 has a good amount of scary fights, but the gimmick in this world is you need to go to the two... I have Persona 4 / Deltarune brain, so I almost called them Shadow Worlds. These little worlds, planets off to the left and right. and get all the silver stars from the Lumas.
And they're all like predetermined challenges that are like totem boost encounters that you can't catch. I imagine their stats are a little random because they're just wild Pokemon. When was that animation added?
1.4. It actually makes this slower.
Well, cannons.
Really?
You can blame cannons for that. You know, I did not know about that. That's pretty cool, though. Shows what I play tested. I was gonna say that must be really new, considering. It also must have taken them forever to do. Does it make you get off your bike too?
Yeah, it does. I kind of want to be off the bike for this because that's really annoying. Dealing with that guy.
We got the cart at the end of World 6, which we can use as a mock bike, pretty much.
Yeah, and that is the intended way to get Bruiser in the area of the holes in the ground.
For this one.
Yeah, so this upcoming fight is the pretty interesting fight. It's another wild battle, aka double.
Get over here. No.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the downside of using the cart. But this one, they like to use terrain as well as Trick Room. So Trick Room, if you're not familiar, makes slower Pokemon go first. So that means our Bruiser is going to go last, which kind of presents a problem.
Yeah, and there's also Shadow Shield to worry about.
Yeah,
I imagine at least.
Which is the reason we needed to X attack with Bruiser. If not for Shadow Shield, we could just one-shot the Happy Moon.
Ah, and then Dino Rhino was able to clutch. I was wondering
not
about
good.
that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's something I was not expecting. Okay. Interesting.
Why did he
Oh, he probably Trick Roomed again because the Dino Rhino was
faster.
I may have to reset this. This fight's just really annoying if things go south. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that again.
I don't think these two get a totem boost, but still very difficult.
Yeah, Dazzling Gleam just
is really difficult to route around.
That's why you saved.
Yep.
Yeah, in my PB, which nearly got sub 2 hours, I died to this fight fully wiped. And I would have...
Oh, no.
It would have been sub 2.
You still PP'd.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, the AI, little smart. You know, I like how it just is X special. Like, it's nice. Take less damage.
And then...
I imagine this time.
Nice.
Oh yeah, okay, this is fine.
Nice.
And then you should just kill it from here, right? Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah, we're trying...
That was the result of a lot of routing work.
Yeah, today.
Today, yeah.
Today? Oh my goodness.
We had another member of our community, Garfield the Lightning, who's a very well-established Pokemon speedrunner. He chimes in with a lot of really great routing ideas every so often, and he was trying to help figure out some stuff for this, for that fight. And unfortunately, a few of our ideas didn't quite work.
Yeah,
There's
shout out to Garth, as well as Dahlia is True, another person who helped out this game a lot. Sorry, continue ahead.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. One thing is that there was one berry that the Custat berry, which I would love to be able to use for that fight, which would make it so much better, which unfortunately doesn't work.
I wonder who you could talk to about that. I guess, we'll never know. It's unfortunate that won't get fixed.
Does anyone know a way to like contact the devs or something? That might be helpful.
I don't know.
So this fight in theory should be really easy, but it gets an evasion boost, so you can miss, which really sucks.
Not
and then
only is it
okay, we're fine.
Yeah, it also has Snow Cloak, right?
It also has a Bright Powder.
It does,
Bright Powder, okay.
It has both. It has all three of those. It has an evasion boost, it has Bright Powder, it has Snow Cloak, unless we nerfed it. We might have nerfed it. Somebody might have realized that I was being mean there. But, you know. I could possibly, there could be potential where I check that one. But, you know.
Oh, I'm trying to go
That
up.
one, I don't know if I can set wild Pokemon abilities. That one might not actually have Snow Cloak. It definitely has one or the other, if not both.
Say goodbye to Dino
little fun
Rhino.
fact. Oh no!
He served us well.
Yeah. Good job.
so this,
Here's another one.
Yeah, this penguin
Why
has
is
a
it looking at me
focus
like that?
sash.
Why is it looking at me like that? That's the dex entry for Penguin.
Yeah, Focus
Nice.
Sash, as Lonely said, so we can't one-shot it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. This also is, I don't know if it matters at all, but because this is modern snow instead of hail, X-types get a defense boost in snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Focus Sash obviously negates that a little bit.
This fight is very annoying. Obviously, I'm going to heal and save.
Yeah, I saw somebody asking in chat earlier if it would be faster to catch this, but it has a pretty low catch rate. So
There is,
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
So there is a. Oh, I was just about to do a manip, but I'm not manipping it. But you can manipulate the catch in this, and I have routed Diploma, which catch all the captures in the run, and you do need to catch this thing, and you can catch it later, but you might as well just manipulate the catch here, and don't worry about getting it
That
later.
makes sense. I can give some confirmation for you that Mr. Blizzard is indeed holding a bright powder. So yeah, and it does not have the veil ability though. It's just bright powder evasion boost.
Okay.
I think just like that isn't the most evil thing I've ever made. That's like Gen 3 Battle Tower stuff, you know? That's not my design philosophy, but it is funny. So sometimes you gotta do the funny option.
So, quick heal before Rosalina. We do have to set up one X attack for this fight, and when we set up the X attack, we can get crit and maybe die. Is it a range to die? I'm not sure.
On what?
On this Luma,
I don't think so.
it's psychic too. Anyway,
Oh,
we need
yeah,
to set up
I
one X attack, and then we'll just
Yeah, crit would have killed there.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Well,
this
it might
Luma,
have.
I
Actually,
believe,
it might have
has-
been close to not killing.
yeah, gives it 1.5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be.
This
There's the
Lava
bald
is basically the
Fancy.
Blissey.
Blissey?
Yeah,
Oh, Blissey,
I had to
okay.
think of the actual Pokemon name.
Luma
Blissey
is
of Mariomon.
Chansey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that Luma also has an Eviolite, if I remember correctly. And then the rest of this, I imagine, if your type advantage shouldn't be too bad.
No, it's no problem at all. We also are getting Metronome boosted as we go, so we're doing a lot of
That's right, I keep forgetting. Mr. Rosalina sent out Mr.
a female Mr.
He chases our
I.
Iron Fist.
And is something wrong with that? Mariomon says trans rights.
Yep. Should be Mrs. I though.
They can be
Or
referred to
Ms.
however they want
That
to.
is true.
That's true.
That eyeball, they got it going on. They got it. For them. But we have a few like that. There's Mr. Blizzard, which we saw earlier. There's like Crystal King.
I
King
believe this
Boo as
run,
well.
Crystal King was a Crystal Queen.
Yeah. It's just like Mr. Mime in normal Pokemon. This cutscene. Okay, Luigi, they have pizza. So this is where Luigi finally gets betrayed or like, gets the rug pulled out from under him. Don't know how you didn't see it coming for here, but And more cutscene. I imagine you guys really like the item you're about to get here.
Yep.
It helps.
The Gad.
Yeah. Gad.
Just the Gad. That's the Gad Pal. It's a key item that is a permanent repel.
That thing is wonderful.
Yeah.
So this area is normally a pretty long dungeon, but you can expedite a lot of it with the escape rope by leaving at certain points. So for example, here we're
Yeah.
going to do this puzzle and then immediately escape rope out.
Makes sense. This is still with the boulder in front of it, and it's still, Never fix that. Honestly, it's become like an alternate solution at this point, Yeah, there's 2 different escape rope positions in Bowser's Castle, and I imagine you're going to be using both of them to Good effect. Nice.
Nice. That runner can be really dangerous. I've definitely hit him multiple times in runs.
There's a lot to do in Bowser's Castle. You have a lot of places to go. You need to get the lava shell upgrade so you can surf on lava. Get all the different keys so you can get into the final room. Fun fact about the Twitch Plays Pokemon, or just Twitch Plays version. Oh no.
Yeah.
First optional to run in World 8 is not too bad. But,
this thing's annoying though.
Hey, it's okay. We get to see the best capture ever.
I'm
Maybe
going to
CC
just
it?
shadow punch this toy. Oh,
okay.
maybe not.
I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal again. It's okay though.
The T-Rex.
We will see T-Rex again. Spoiler alert, but we get to see him a little bit earlier.
Will. Yeah, that thing. Just who doesn't love T-Rex? Go. Oh, hey, you can skip Parapunk. I did not think about that.
Oh, yeah. Just by lava surfing around him. By the way, I just want to point out that the cart movement is definitely not easy. Definitely takes a lot of practice to control the cart, as well as I am doing it.
Yes.
As said before, it's like the mock bike, so...
Yeah, can confirm that is difficult. The frame window to make turns at top speed is actually quite small. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I know it's not large.
Are we gonna be seeing some pro karting later? Not to get a little ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
I'm excited either way.
So another innards out jump scare in this fight. Thankfully, we can get it back with get our HP back with Drain Punch.
Intro.
I believe this chain jump is a range.
I leveled up because of the T-Rex, so it may not be a range.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But normally it would be.
Yep.
Nice.
There's our bubble key.
Imagine. Yep. So, as was alluded to, we're using the escape rope to go back to the rest area. The castle, the second floor, has a lot of areas where you need to drop down in the lava patches to get to the other keys you need to finish the area. And a really good way of cutting back on the trekking is just to escape rope.
Yep. Really smart.
Got chased by a bullet there for a second, but
So
You
this
make this look
sergeant
very
guy fight
efficient.
shouldn't really be a problem, but again, he is a I almost said Mr. Mime, shy guy with Prankster Metronome. So in theory, anything can happen, but it's pretty rare for him to use it in my experience.
I don't know what it could do that could make you lose, but maybe I shouldn't be saying that because Oko moves won't work because you're a higher level.
Good Will-O-Wisp.
spikes.
Spikes. Okay.
Nice.
I hardly see it used metronome.
Will-O-Wisp.
Actually, that's quite rare.
Yeah, same. Usually it doesn't. So that was
Status
that
effect
was
would
a
be
fun
really
thing
annoying.
for
That makes
sure.
sense. I mean, hey, if you got status, you bought those Yoshi cookies, you know?
It's true.
You should have all the keys you need.
I'm gonna save here. It's kind of two battles back to back.
Yeah.
Bruiser, they're not too bad, but stranger things have happened, so I'm gonna save.
Don't turn off the POW. Worlds to live back.
The POW block? I mean, I know it's a Mario game, but like... coming up on a big, like, story climax, what I would say, with the evil team / gym. They're kind of combined into one here.
Okay, actually an incredible point in chat. He could metronome Destiny Bond.
That is true.
That would be the clip of the century.
One of these days, if you run it enough, it will happen.
Yeah.
Thank you for not saying that earlier, Randall. Appreciate it.
So this Bowser fight, we do need to set up 2 X attacks, I believe just because of the Intimidate.
I believe this fight has multiple Intimidates, so that would make sense.
It does,
yeah, you're right.
Boku.
This guy just bulk ups in our face, so pretty good setup fodder.
Yeah, AI likes to do that. The biggest example of that is Penny with Workup. A lot of people, I think the majority of people who play this game, when they get to the Penny fight, she'll just use Workup 3 times in a row, and that's it. So we got a team of 6 here. Skip. Shouldn't be any problem for
Let's see
Bruiser.
what we get now. Oh, we don't get Sue this time. We get Sumo Bro.
Sumo Bro. A lot of Bowser's captures and Bowser's like minions captures are all like steel types. It's just how it works out. So Bullet Bill, Chain Chomp, Mecha Koopa, etc.
That Sumo Bro
And of
was
course-
a range, and it does payback, so it
okay.
can actually do decent damage to us too.
Yep.
So thankfully we got it.
Mecha Cho. And whatever's
And
gonna
then-
shorten Bowser's name.
I love this twist. In this fight, Bowser has Supreme Overlord, which is
Yeah, he's
King
guaranteed to be
Gambit's
sent out
ability.
last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really cool touch.
Yeah, I don't think I
Seems like you
actually
live
don't.
regardless.
Yeah, I actually don't think you can die here. Flamethrower doesn't do enough to die to a crit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
even
if
with
you
the
get
big
burned,
boost.
you can just hit again and it does
Yeah.
enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a segment where I can just let this speak for itself, I think. Got a big final boss, and I see Tech Skip still desyncs Luigi's position here.
What's
That's
that?
kinda funny.
That? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. In normal gameplay, Luigi is not desynced with you. He stands next to you. So, does Chuck Stack come in as clutch as he does for everybody here?
He can.
If he crits, it can be extremely good.
Bowser's gonna get his Omni boost of 2x to each defense.
Yeah, he's aura farming on us.
He does have the speed boost. Does not matter. He has like a base stat speed of 1, I believe. Fun fact for you there.
Okay.
But Chuck Stack is very good here. Luigi can lock in, and for most people, he does lock in. I can't believe he lived that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
All right. That's good.
He's gonna go down like a
Alright.
hero. Let's go,
Yeah.
Chuck Stack.
Yeah, luckily he missed on
and he
me.
targeted- Yeah.
Well, no, I think he was
That
targeting Chuck Stack, but the recoil killed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good crit.
Ooh, nice crit.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Very
Good
good
fight.
Bowser fight.
Yeah.
You can die there.
You can die, and
Yeah,
it's in
if you-
Luigi's hands. So,
And sometimes, and Luigi he has a move. I think Sludge Wave hits everyone on the field, and you can get hit by it.
yeah,
Oh,
that happened in one of
yeah.
your PBs, I believe.
Yeah, and I died.
Funnily enough,
He had to finish the fight without me.
Specifically, the PD Piranha version of that fight, Luigi has a focus sash on PD, so he doesn't always get one shot.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Makes
So,
sense.
fun fact, because otherwise, like, it's just significantly worse. Like, the fight becomes harder depending on which starter you chose.
all right. We didn't
we got-
really talk about we got power stars instead of badges in this run. So
Yeah, now,
Ooh, you
now we have
can
all
take
eight,
the
yep.
heal too. Nice. Because he didn't take any damage.
oh yeah, that's true. Thank you for reminding me. I would have probably healed and tried to heal anyway.
Well, it's very rare that you get to do it, so,
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably missed a Dragon Rush, is what it was.
Yeah.
I imagine. Probably just faster. Oh, you follow her. Okay. I guess you still have to watch them walk off screen even if you say no.
Oh, I've never tried saying no, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you could
You
say no
say-
and continue, so.
Maybe this I think it might be faster. If you say no, they'll walk off screen and then you can just go by yourself, and this cutscene where you get the max beam doesn't happen.
Ooh.
Oh.
Free time save.
Hooray.
Maybe something worth timing, yeah. So here we're
Yeah.
going to pick up Thunder Punch, which is going to be the final move in our moveset, as well as we're going to stock up on Golden Shrooms, which are our full restores.
Makes sense. There's some fun things you can do to prepare before the Victory Road equivalents and then the Elite Four equivalents. I am very excited to see this.
Yeah.
Rainbow Road is coming up, spoilers. But there's a lot of karting and a lot of shortcuts you can take, just like any good Rainbow Road. So I'm excited to see if it's attempted.
It saves a good amount of time, so.
If you do it
I
correctly.
would imagine. I don't know if any of those fights are mandatory,
Nope.
but
No, you can
Lock
skip
in.
every trainer.
Oh,
Yeah, extremely precise card.
there's a slow path you can take that avoids all this.
But the fast path is. Sorry, I'll let you focus.
I stepped off just so I get this reload spot because this section
Yeah,
is
this
this is the
checkpoints.
hardest section, I think.
Yeah, this turn here is brutal.
Okay, we're good.
nice.
Nice, made it
All
through.
right. I love
Yeah.
to see that.
So even though
Yeah,
you
that.
fell a few times, still probably faster than taking the short route or the slow route rather.
Yeah, and there's optional trainers that you have to dodge to take the shorter routes. I imagine some spinners you'd have to get past without messing up, that sort of thing.
Yeah, just way better to take the bike path, or
Oh, no retreat! Watch out!
Yeah,
Very slow.
very slow.
Yeah. No retreat on Goomba Sack is fun because in this game specifically, the ability runaway prevents being trapped. So Goomba Sack can actually use no retreat and then still switch out. So a little fun way of getting around that restriction for anybody who wants to use the Goomba Sack in a future playthrough. Thunder Punch is crazy. I didn't even think about the fact that Luigi has Blooper, so Thunder Punch does pretty good against that.
Yeah, this one has innards out, so
I believe that's our last innards out jump scare of the run.
yeah, the Goomba Stack can use Psychic Fangs and do quite a bit of damage, so we want to be healing off.
Gotcha.
And that's our only fighting move that's not close combat, so we're going to use it anyway, even if we have full health. Okay.
Yeah, and Luigi gives you little heals. That's nice.
And then a little more karting here. This one's not as bad, but can still definitely potential to fall.
Oh, you don't take the crown cap shortcut. I imagine it's actually slower to go all the way around.
I think it is, yeah. And
nicely done, though.
Fun fact about that, I do get the crown cap for Diploma, and I, for some reason, find that movement easier than the first section that I did in the first area.
All right, we're heading into the Elite Four. Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, there's some scary fights here, but we should be fine.
Yeah. Specifically, the second member is going to be the scary one. Scariest.
Here's Toadsworth.
Yep, Toadsworth.
I do these so you can actually do them in whatever order you want, and I'm doing them in a very specific order because how I level up.
Gotcha. Toadsworth uses dragons, because why not? He deserves it. Some people, this was not intentional, but some people are like, oh, he uses dragons because he's old, and he's like dinosaur is another word for old. I'm like, yeah, sure, we meant that, yeah.
So I believe you don't need to close combat this Rex, but you do need the metronome boost. Is that correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So the
you
second
need the
one,
metronome boost to be able to kill these T-Rexes.
The second one, I don't think you need a metronome boost for this. You don't need a metronome boost for the second one, but you do need it for the third one because the third one has Intimidate.
Oh, yeah.
That's up. He pulls a lance that just has two of the funny dragon. They're strong. Some people have been commenting about Rex and Rex's ability. It's just a fetus, but he gets squished when it activates.
Yeah, it's really cute. I'm sad we don't get to see it in the run because it's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny. Squished Rex. Nicely done. Oh, there's still one more. Yeah, it should be fine. It's just you, but
yeah, we just drain punch him.
Yeah, these things.
Shadow's the thing that.
Yeah, these two are dragon normal types, so they go down pretty easily.
Yube is a very popular capture for the casual playthroughs.
Yeah, I used Yube in my casual playthrough.
Everybody sees the level 15 and they're like, oh, I wonder what that is.
So now it's time for probably the scariest E4 member, Egad. So Egad leads with a twirler that knows Phantom Force. And if we get crit by this, we are just dead. There's not much we can do about it.
Well, yeah, I guess that would make sense given the weakness to Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He also has Shadow Sneak, so we need to heal off the damage from the Phantom Force. Otherwise, we'll die.
Bruiser. Yeah, Egad's a fun Elite Four member to have. Okay, there's the Phantom. So you're hoping for no crit here?
Yep.
Yep.
I hope I didn't just summon
No,
it.
we're good.
Nice. That's kind of a hold your breath moment in the run.
Yeah.
I guess something we haven't mentioned is this does have later gen crit mechanics. So 125 times damage, and it's 1 in 24 to happen, I believe.
Not sure about the odds, but you are correct about the multiplier. Is Chris Marty activating their bad, by the way?
No, because I have Thunder Punch.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
Part of the reason
That's
why we
not for
get it,
Sensing
but we
King
also need it for a couple other fights as well.
Gotcha.
Also, the PP works out really nicely. So
Yeah, I imagine you would probably run out of Shadow Punch. Nice. disabled no more with no E. Oh, well, watch out.
Yeah, mirror match. This guy does have Shadow Sneak. I believe it's actually an illegal Shadow Sneak.
It is, yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
Don't look at me, though. It's not like I'm the one who designed every single fight in this entire game. There's some other illegal moves. I think one of the dev fights has a Magic Koopa flamethrower, which, oops. Some of them are moves that got removed from the learn set, like down the line in development, or got levels shifted around, like to be later in the learn set, etc., etc.
So Peach's first one is a Yoshi with Eviolite, so we need to boost up twice to be able to kill it in one hit.
Ah, yes, the classic Yoshi Eviolite.
Yeah, if somebody is going to use Yub, they're probably using Eviolite Yoshi up until then.
That's what I did.
Yeah, with Stockpile, I remember it had Return, Stockpile, Spit Up, and Swallow. Very original moveset.
Very strong.
It was, yeah.
All right. Thunder Punch is very nifty for this next one.
Oh yeah, this thing's immune to both your stabs because it's normal ghost.
Yep.
Somebody in chat mentions how Waluigi's swoop has illegal acupressure. Listen, that's allowed. He's gambling. Also, if any guy would have illegal moves on his captures, it would be Waluigi. Like, let's be honest here.
That's so true.
He's the ultimate gamer. He has his ways. So Peach is a normal fairy. A few of these leaders and Elite Four members are dual typed because in a game with 151 unique monsters to capture, you actually don't get the best type diversity sometimes, as we see in Pokemon Red and Blue with Bruno, the fighting type Elite Four member, and his like 2 Onyxes. So, you know, have a little bit of that here.
Yeah, so this fight's which moves we use are very, very important, and Lonely can probably explain as I go through this.
Yeah, so gonna stop an X attack on this Angry Sun while it works up in our face. So Kamek comes out next, and Iron could use Shadow Punch or Thunder Punch, and he's gonna opt to use Thunder Punch, specifically because that'll bring out a Pokemon that is resistant to Electric. And that being Blarg, which is Dragon Fire. And we can use that to build up a close combat boost. And if we close combat metronome boost, and if we did not do that, close combat on the 4th mon, the mollusk, would be a 10 and 16 range. Maybe a little higher because we're level 61 because of the optional. But, you know.
No, because we would have leveled up after the Blarg, I think.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Whatever. Don't worry about it.
Molluscal Lancer, he also has like 4 other names. Mr. OU himself, who got nerfed in like 1.4, I believe, or was either that or 1.3. He got his base HP lowered by like 10 or something, and lost access to Will-O-Wisp. Very popular capture in both competitive formats.
Yeah, shout out to the Mariomon competitive scene. It's really Flame Body is annoying.
Sorry, you got Yoshi cookies.
Yep.
And I guess Bulbasaur's.
Yeah. The Mariomon competitive scene, pretty cool thing that's popped up. But anyway, we're going on into the champion. Who could it be? I wonder.
Yeah. Alright, good luck.
Yeah, this fight.
Yeah, Yoshi Cookie, woo!
Yeah, Yoshi Cookie for the fans.
I think you might be. Actually, you know what? I probably could go to this fight burned, because I'm going to be healing anyway, but it's just safer to heal before. And I want to see.
You gotta use a Yoshi Cookie. Come on.
Exactly.
Who's this?
Mr. L?
Mr. L.
That is.
Must take a lot of L's.
Really quickly, again, shout out to Mimi for doing this track. This is one of our, not originals, but like, you know, remixed specifically for Mariomon. All right, go on.
So this Major Burr has a Focus Sash, which is kind of a problem for us. Not a huge problem in this route. We can just X defend so that we don't get completely destroyed by his attacks. And then break it with an unboosted Shadow Punch, and then we can kind of just boost in his face, healing as necessary. Just the scary thing is you can get crit, obviously.
That's fine still.
Hopefully I don't speak it into existence. It's a hold your breath moment.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, he Sucker Punched, so it was fine.
This is a,
Yeah,
this
he
is a
loves
bit
spamming
scary.
Sucker Punch.
This is a bit
Yeah.
scary though, given what's
Yeah.
coming. But we'll be fine.
Very likely to be fine.
All right. I believe.
Yeah, if you're
So,
a bit higher
this-
level, you could only set up. You'd only need 1x attack if you're a little higher level, but you do need to
So
go to
the
+4.
Amazing Daisy here has effect score, which is one of the last obstacles. Even if effect score doesn't proc, hopefully it won't.
Okay.
Okay, it did.
Nice.
The final obstacle is this Pyro, which
Okay.
has
Who knows?
nice. That's GG.
It has gale wings, right?
Yeah, it has Gale Wings and Dual Wing Beat, so it has 2 chances to crit you. But anyway, that's it.
Oh my god, it's Luigi? No way.
Nice run.
I just
Hey,
want to
Joe.
note, by the way, that we are not done with our content tonight. There
Yeah,
is
definitely.
more
Stick
Super Mario
around.
Mon after this.
Yeah. When is time, by the way?
Fade out on the Hall of Fame.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The
Iron
game,
will call it,
Luigi.
I'm sure.
Luigi's gonna make his wish.
This is definitely embarrassing
Running.
to admit in front of the dev, but the ending of this game actually made me cry when I played it the first time.
Good. Cannons will love that. I think they're watching right now, so. Anyways, here's Luigi wishing for a copy of Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah.
A running gag we didn't really get to see in the speedrun, but
Yeah.
I love Super Mario Bros. 3.
I love Super Mario Bros. 3.
Why is Luigi only registering 1 capture there? He has a full team.
It probably copies yours.
Okay.
That's funny.
But yeah, great run. Only 1 optional, not too long on the manips. Great run.
My goat bruiser.
The Bruiser Manip was
Yeah.
bad, but yeah, everything else is really good. There's our girl. Bruiser is female too. Let's
Yeah.
go, women.
Let's go, woman.
True. Agree.
It's time.
Real.
Okay.
GG.
GG. Great run.
Yeah, and coming
was
up right
amazing to
after
see.
this, Iron will be playing at the pit, so don't go away. There is more Super Mario Mon
Yeah, it's a fun
content.
time.
Yeah, but real quick, anything to say before we take a quick break?
Oh,
I guess if you're interested in learning this, Iron has a really great routing guide in the Mario fan game Discord. You can
Or
find that, I
Pokemon- yeah,
think, on our
Pokemon, yeah,
speedrun.com.
Pokemon fan game.
Or what did I say?
You said Mario, which you're not wrong, but like.
Oh, well, yeah, Pokemon fan game. Sorry. I'm very
Oh, who's
tired at
that?
this point.
yeah, it's quite late.
But so yeah, if you're interested at all in learning this, we'd love new runners. And the guide is very good, so...
Yeah, and I guess I'll just say real quick, if you want to play Super Mario Mon, it's completely free to play. You can find it in our Poke community thread or our official Too Many Productions Discord, where you can get dates to our future projects, such as the already announced and not a leak, Too Many Types 2. I am not joking. That's not a bit. It actually was announced all the way back in January. And I just want to say thank you so much for everybody that has played our game, and just it's amazing to see it speedrun like this. Thank you so much, Iron. You can see my name in the credits a lot. Like I said, I had my hands in every single part of this project, and it was a passion project of like 3 to 4 years. Just absolutely incredible to finally have it finished and see all the love for it and the ways that people play it, be it speedrunning, challenge runs, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's great to
Yeah,
have you, Tabasco.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you all for being on. So, real quick, before we take a real quick break before we get into the pit showcase, I just want to thank everyone who is supporting GDQ Hotfix with your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits. Your contributions help keep our shows running. If you are enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying the speedrun or speedrun adjacent content, please consider subscribing for exclusive emotes, ad-free viewing, and access to chat during our replays. And of course, you can always support the stream by sharing the Games Done Quick channel with your friends. There I am, Gary. There I am. I'm in the playtesters.
Oh yeah.
Yes. With that said, can we get like a 1-sentence description of what the pit is so people know what to expect in a few minutes here?
Yeah, the pit.
Hell.
The pit. Yeah, it's,
Sorry,
it's
go on.
hell. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You asked for
All right.
one word. Yeah.
Well, hey, that works. So we will be right back with hell, I suppose, in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to Parallel Universe on GDQ Hotfix. This is the show about community-created content, things such as mods, fan games, custom levels. I'm Helix. I am here with Iron, who is playing Super Mariomon, but we just got done with any percent, and now it is time for the pit, which has been described simply as hell. So, what is this all about, Iron?
Yeah, so this is pretty much Battle Pyramid from the Pokemon Emerald Battle Factory. We need to make it through sets of 7 floors with rentals. In the original Battle Pyramid, you actually took your own regular capture or Pokemon from the game, but you take rentals here, and that's what I'm going to be manipulating to start things off. Specifically, I'm looking for at least 1, ideally 2 things with Runaway, which will allow me to guaranteed escape from everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, as soon as I hit save here, we'll start time. So in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, good luck with the minute.
Yeah, this is a little bit easier than the other ones, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, he does force us to save here as well, but that's fine. We got lots of time. I'm not doing text skip here because I got lots of time to get to where I want to go in terms of the frame window. Mm-hmm. So on this frame, this text box, I need to hit the time it correctly. All right, so we see. Oh yeah, perfect. So Bandit,
Nice.
Charge and Chuck, Goomba Stack. This is our team. All right, so
Here we go.
There are trainers in here, and there are encounters as well. Oh, there's our friend Shy Guy.
Oh, friend.
Let's see.
So yeah, that's why you did the manip, the runaway, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, for everybody complaining about the pit, just do this. I'm kidding though. I described it as hell because the way that everybody talks about it, that's what you would expect.
I'm picking up items.
But,
oh, there's the exit. Good. I do want to grab some Ultra Shrooms and 1-up mushrooms as much as possible because I need to be able to heal later on in case I run into an annoying trainer because I am semi-blind going through here.
Yeah, so what Iron said, this is kind of a battle pyramid type thing. The way I like to think of it is a mix between the battle pyramid and Pokemon Sword and Shield's Dynamax Adventures with the rentals, and once you clear a run, you can take a capture out. And there's also improved shiny odds in the pit. So maybe that will happen. I don't know. You get 2 extra rerolls.
I've never seen a shiny in here.
Yeah, I have seen some people get them. Not only can you find shinies in here, but the rentals can be shiny too.
Ooh.
That's a fun fact for you. But for anybody unfamiliar with the battle pyramid, random floors, you don't have max line of sight, although it is increased in Mariomon to make it a little bit easier. You can find items. There's randomly placed trainers. It's yeah, you couldn't. They have max. He is perfect. Give up now.
Okay, so Bandit is really good. It has Fake Out, which allows me to guarantee some damage to start things off, and then also Acrobatics, which unfortunately didn't kill. This thing might have Eviolate for all I know.
Yeah, who knows?
Baby Yoshi is perfect.
Who knows, says the person who made every single one of these teams for the battle pyramid. Yeah, it's basically just how the Battle Frontier type stuff worked. They have a random pool of characters they can pull from that have predetermined learn sets and stuff. Held items, EVs, that sort of thing. And so when you defeat a trainer, you get a bit more line of sight to help you find your way out.
I think someone asked if I was what I was manipulating. I'm manipulating specifically you get choice of 6 captures, and with each successive frame it changes the 1 in the 6th slot. And so I'm trying to land on a window where I get as many runaway options as possible. They do have fixed abilities, movesets, everything like that. But oh my god, this is really good. But I can't manipulate. Nice. I can't manipulate the floors. Interestingly, in the Pokemon Emerald All Gold Symbols speedrun, yes, that's a thing. They can actually manipulate the floors very consistently.
That's crazy.
pretty much what they do. I think they've actually started working on this recently. They actually open up the trainer card. It opens up like a battle replay or something like that, and they time a frame there. And the exit is like really close by to
the stack.
So it's really good.
That's crazy.
So yeah. Okay,
another thing to note that distinguishes this from the battle pyramid is you can actually catch wild encounters that you find here. I imagine you're not going to be using that unless I'm wrong.
Oh, traitor.
That's another thing that people... I think I am shopping too much. Yes. So like in Emerald's Battle Frontier, the trainers use words from the easy chat system just randomly. So it can make for some silly combos. We did actually edit those for the questionnaire quest. So I think some of these... that one said, I want another capture plush so bad. So like some changed text. Oh no. Oh no.
Bagmanips are your friend here.
Nice. Yeah, I know.
This is annoying to get out of here. So trainers can look in one of two directions, and I actually am kind of risking this because I don't know the lady to the right of me which direction she's going to look. So I'm just going to quickly get out of here.
Nicely done.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing, I still have my thought about the wild encounters. Not only do they have increased shiny odds, but they almost all have their hidden abilities, and their learn sets are mostly comprised of tutor moves. So it's a kind of a fun thing about catching captures in the pit. And it can be beneficial to some people if you're willing to get through. Nice, by the way. That's already one set done.
Oh, wow. Oh, I wasn't counting.
Yeah, I believe this is 4-7 that you're on right now.
Nice, it is.
I'm glad one of us was counting because I wasn't either.
All right, and we're going to do the minute again because we have to return all of our rentals here. We do get an option to keep one of them, which is really nice for the diploma run because you can keep a Yoshi. And because you have to get 4 of them and evolve them into the various forms of Yoshi. Oh.
Yeah, Yoshi's kind of like our EV.
We're not doing this yet. We're going to save first.
I would hope so.
We're not going to be keeping
it. Good luck again.
Thank you.
The minute.
One thing I've noticed is that there's more encounters the deeper you go into the pit, it seems.
There's more encounters of what?
Like more wild encounters.
Oh, like they're more likely?
Yeah, they seem to be more likely.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing from the pier.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the same 3 again.
Nice. Actually, I think before you had the Yoshi, but you can just take the same 3 because, like you said, it keeps the same like order one at a time.
Exactly.
It was.
One thing also important is that these 3 are all decent at doing battles. Yoshi is not, so you don't.
I believe that Yoshi has like a stockpile mindset.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so it's not particularly great. Okay, there's a trainer here. Oh.
Love how much care just went into this like side, totally optional minigame.
Took a lot of effort. I think the pit isn't that could have been bad.
Yeah, he would have seen me.
I think the pit... It's in a decent enough state now, but it's gone through a lot of changes. One such change that is pretty recent is checkpoints. If you were to... prior to 1.4, I believe, if you were to lose on the 21st floor of the pit, final one required for tile decks completion, you would go all the way back to floor 1. However, now the game tracks your progress and will make a checkpoint, so you only go back to floor 14 in that case, every set of 7.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, people did not have a good time in the pit. Oh, your bag became full.
Yep, that's unfortunate. I am going to try to avoid picking up items now, but because I have 1-up mushrooms and ultra shrooms in my stack already, I will keep picking those up. Oh, there's a trainer.
It's funny seeing their random words.
Oh, this is an easy one.
Here's the mon we didn't see during the main one.
Yeah, I think Ashley would normally have this.
Ashley has.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get to keep that wide lens now. Enjoy.
Oh, I want to take it off because of acrobatics, but yeah. I need to make party space. So this is, or bag space. This is the annoying thing about this is that now, if I want to take an item off, I have to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so most rentals come with a held item, but some like Bandit are designed to like steal items to help you. In this case, I guess it's free time lose, but
Yep.
a nice little thing. You keep the held item that you steal. It's like that in the main game too. So it didn't happen in the speedrun, but there's a thief TM very early in the game before the first badge even. So you can get thief and steal some like specific ones. Off the top of my head is Toadsworth's Shell Bell, as well as some other fun items if you want.
Oh,
Really cool.
Oh.
I'm kind of playing this a bit aggressively.
Hero.
Ooh, this thing's annoying. We may be in a bit
Nice, no
of
spiky shield.
we may be in a little bit of a conundrum here.
Out of curiosity, does your charging chuck have guts?
I don't remember. No, it has anger shell.
Ah, okay. Well, this could have been the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. New strats.
New strats
Well, I
activate
guess
guts
we're using
intentionally.
seismic toss anyway. So.
Mhm.
Okay, anger shell's gonna proc here.
Anger Shell's a fun ability from Gen 9. It's cloths.
Yep.
It's like half a shell smash. Just for, I wouldn't say for free, but you know.
And a Nornberry just for fun. Body slam here. Should kill.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thankfully, these trainers that you can encounter, they only have one capture. So it's not like
do I have a
the worst
Petuberry?
thing
I
ever.
do, okay. This is where like all the time losses is like you have to run into stuff, you have to heal everybody, and then what I'll do is I'll actually throw that wide lens onto you for your play rough move.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah, now that Warrenberry's gone. Yeah, so this is normally what the pit is like. You're normally gonna get jump scared by trainers, but as I was saying, luckily they only ever have one capture, and they're level 40. They don't ever. Some of the wild encounters can be higher than level 40, but that's just because you can catch them, and because you can't gain XP in the pit, but you can catch new things. Or can you? That might have been a mechanic that you could gain XP in the pit. I might be gaslighting myself.
No, I don't know if you can from catches, because you definitely can't from fighting trainers, so.
Okay, then yeah, you cannot gain XP, but the wild encounters can be higher than level 40. They can also be lower. So if you want stronger captures, you have to play that risk reward of trying to catch something with a fedora cap, which Iron has tossed all of them.
Well, I picked up one actually just now because there's
okay.
bank space. Because I had to clear.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, there's a trainer. Probably not going to look down.
Nice.
Yeah, they only look two directions, so if I see them turn.
Terran talks to the fun guy.
Okay. Usually where you see a lot of trainers, that's the exit is there. You either start where there are a lot of trainers or you finish where there are a lot of trainers, I found. So,
Star bag. That's another runaway capture, I believe.
okay. Please turn.
Not this one.
Do you turn? You do not. Oh, you do? Okay.
He's hitting you with the mind games.
Yeah, that's 6 now. This is 6. Okay.
Nice. Going really smoothly so far, but maybe I shouldn't talk yet. The runaway, for what it is worth for everybody struggling in the pit, the runaway captures make it significantly easier.
Okay.
Nice.
Leftovers, I will make some space for that. Goomba boots are useless because I already have a Goomba with Goomba boots.
Sure.
So
And then these items will carry over into your next set of floors, correct?
yeah. And anything.
Correct, says the person who made it.
Yeah, and any items that are on captures get transferred to your bag, and then they
And if you have
then they
space.
get all mad because they're like, you need to make space. Oh, there's a trainer.
Like how I asked you for confirmation. Like, wait, I made this. I should know this.
Hey, look, it's our old friend. This
Oh, yeah.
this will be a three
Back for
turn.
revenge. Big body press. Aw.
Oh, I don't think it has overgrow because it would have its hidden ability. So
Yeah, which I believe is unburden.
I want to see. No, tell me where the exit is.
Yeah, when you defeat trainers, they can give you one of 3 hints, either telling you the direction of the exit, how many trainers are on this floor, or how many items there are left.
Yeah, I haven't had any hints of the exits yet, but I've been finding them pretty easily so far. So
Yeah.
there's another one.
Oh, no way. I crush things with psychic power. Watch her have no psychic type.
No.
That's
Yeah, that's
Oh, this will
throw it
Samus in
in
Metroid Prime 4 be like.
This is the fire starter second stage.
Yeah,
It's very frail,
it's-
so easily defeated.
It has a lot of HP, but otherwise,
Yeah.
not much.
Uh,
Hey, maybe she'll tell you where the exit is.
oh, yeah. Nope. To the left.
Okay, that helps. So the only thing is it can't really tell you diagonals,
Yeah.
so it can get a little confusing. Gushin! Here's our friend we didn't see at all. It has water bubble.
That thing evolves into Mollusk.
Yeah, with a red shell. It's a stone evolution.
Mollusk is really
I
good,
guess-
but it's so slow. Has no speed.
For sure. It is definitely one of the most powerful captures in the game, both like casually and competitively. Especially for how easy it is to evolve, because the world where you touch it in, Gushin, you can buy the evolution stone right away. And it's not like the Gen 1 thing where it doesn't really learn any moves if you evolve
Did
it.
I fight her already?
I don't know.
I feel like... Where's this exit? Oh, yeah, no, I did. She's moving.
Yeah. Yeah, they said it was to the left, but
I think they were. I think they're lying.
I don't know if they can lie.
That would be an incredible mechanic.
Listen, people are already upset about the pit enough. We don't need more.
Sometimes
I
I'll
mean, she
find.
only said some.
Sometimes I'll just find
Yeah.
the exit. Was it this guy?
No, it was
It was her.
Yep.
To the left.
Yeah, so the left could mean literally like anywhere left of her. So it's not. It can like cut off a little bit, but there are still times like this where she's like, "Oh, the exit's to the left," and it's like I can't find it. Thankfully, because like normally this would be really bad for most playthroughs, because if you don't have a runaway capture, you're just trying to find the exit and you are encountering these captures with hidden abilities and tutor movesets, and they will kill you. Clubba, I'm pretty sure, has huge power, so that one's definitely scary.
We
While we're
found it.
searching
The
here-
first. Oh, sorry, go.
Yeah, while we're searching here, I mentioned it briefly a little bit ago, but I want to shout out Black in a Flash's Summer Speedrunning Celebration Juneteenth. That's coming up next weekend, June 19th through 22nd, right here on the GDQ channel. You can type !Juneteenth in chat for the full schedule and visit gdq.gg/BAF to learn how you can get involved with the Black in a Flash community. And of course, be sure to follow their new Blue Sky page at blackinaflash.bsky.social to stay connected.
The time to get some hints.
Yeah, I feel like I've looked everywhere left of her.
This is what you get sometimes. And it's like you've already defeated like 2 trainers, so you have like increased fight radius, maybe not the maximum, but there are times where this just happens, and thank goodness for
Oh, there it is. It was
there it is.
so obvious.
it was to the left of her. Do you, by the way, use the for running away, do you menu to it or do you double tap the B button?
B and then A quickly to run away.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a shortcut for running away if you just smash B, it takes you to the button.
Oh, no, he does turn. We have a question in the chat. Do I exclusively run this? I absolutely love this. I'd watch this all day. I do run this on occasion. I was mostly running to prepare for this. There's the exit. My main game is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu right now.
Yeah, you run a lot of Pokemon games, right?
Yeah,
Like Pokemon fan
that's
games?
my main. Not so much on the fan games, but more on the. I need to do something weird here.
That's funny because you've specifically been on the show twice with Pokemon fan games.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's the thing earlier where it's like you don't have enough space in your bag, so they're asking you to throw some stuff out.
We don't need these. Battle bag? Nope. No.
They get to get rid of one more because you had 3 guys.
Held item. Just very awkward. I will take that.
Oh,
Well, actually, we should
that's
just
true.
toss it. No, I wanted to keep the wide lens. It's fine. That's okay.
All right, so we have one more set of floors.
Yep. I don't want to... Yeah, there we go.
Having some fun in the menus. All right, and good luck on this final minute, although it seems like you've been getting it no problems.
But yeah, I am running this because I'm still making improvements to the route, so I'm definitely still doing runs, and I do want to do a run of Diploma again at some point, which is the catch 'em all category, which is insane.
Pretty cool that you did that. Good luck.
And that run does involve doing the pit, so if you like the pit. All right, it's about 10 seconds after you get to this text box.
Nice. Same one, right?
Yep.
Awesome. All right.
All right, the last hurrah.
I believe this one is fire types for the encounters that can appear in the floor.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've noticed that.
Last one was water. The first one is
Llama keep
not necessarily normal, but the first group of captures that can appear randomly is it's by set of floors. It's early route encounters, and then I believe it goes like water, fire, grass. There might be a poison one in there. I think it might actually go poison, wild, and then water, then fire, grass, etc.
Just as a note,
I guess we'll find out.
We're just over 20 minutes in now. What we didn't mention is that Iron has asked for a hard cutoff at 40 minutes, so he is seeing how far he can get in that 40 minutes. So we're just over halfway through.
It's looking like you might finish it.
Yeah, looking good so far.
I should really stop speaking too soon.
Oh, there's the exit.
Nice.
So my personal best in the pit, clearing it, and there's also a boss fight at the end, is I believe just under 30 minutes. So, but I've been very consistently getting under 40 in practice.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's the colon 3 capture. That's what its title dex entry says.
Oh, really? That's super cute.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, so like Aaron said, there is a boss fight at the end of this. I'm willing to spoil it just so we can talk about it in advance. It's random between a rematch of Jimmy T, Penny, and Ashley. So, and I believe they have.
Oh, traitor.
It might be 4 captures that are a little above level 40.
Yep.
And I believe the one we're looking for, based on what Iron told me earlier, is the fight against Jimmy T. Hopefully we get that RNG.
That was the wrong move. Please paralyze.
I was about to say, free defense boost. Uh-oh.
No, it's knocked off my bright powder. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna seismic toss this thing down because stamina, very annoying ability.
Yeah, does Charging Chuck not have a fighting move?
It does, but it's just gonna do less and less damage.
Yeah, I just saw it was Rock Smash too, so.
It has rest.
Well.
Rest.
Well, hey, eventually you'll get +6 defense, then that animation will not happen anymore.
Snore.
Hitting you with the snore.
I'm getting a defense drop too.
Man, who designed the set?
The pit is just
did
full
this?
of surprises, isn't it?
Who's the one who made this fight?
I was gonna say it's good you got the attack boost from Anger Point, but it's literally just seismic toss.
Doesn't matter.
Or Anger Shell, rather.
Big rock smashes. It's just making you weaker, honestly.
I'm gonna heal. Yeah, this is like the thing I do not want to see.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh.
It's probably just gonna go back to sleep. Okay. Yeah, who would possibly make a set with rest, snore, leftovers on a stamina Pokemon?
This is quite bad.
Just remember, it could always be the Pokemon Emerald Battle Frontier. This is honestly on that level a little bit with how this set's a little mean.
Stop procking! I don't need it!
I wonder how good your attack is now.
I might just Rock Smash at this point. I'm gonna have to heal
I was
though.
gonna say, let's see what a Rock Smash does. He wants to show you what he's made of.
Okay.
I believe in charging Chuck. Who believes in charging Chuck?
Oh,
That's a really good defense drop.
and the defense drop? Oh, well.
Wow.
Just do not use it.
Okay. Huge attack
We
boost.
might win.
I think you do.
This is really bad. I used a lot of healing items. Okay.
All right,
God,
he locked
it's
in.
awful. Oh my god, not again.
god.
Oh,
We have our
You're
exit.
going to right to
the
This
text
will
at the end
be
of the last fight said, I don't remember what it said. It said something about like the awful stretch of L or something. Hopefully, not
not
foreshadowing.
ideal. Oh, that's gonna hurt. We'll be fine, I think. Get Goomba in here.
Goomba stack coming in clutch?
Has the Goomba boots, so maybe he outspeeds. Yeah, okay.
I enjoyed that was shortened to Goombas, technically still correct.
I thought the
yeah.
same thing.
Stop it.
All right.
Okay.
Well, at least the stairs are there. Yeah, Goomba stacks are an item that doubles the Goomba's evolution line speed. It's not very... It's okay. Goomba stack has really low speed, so it kind of helps mitigate it, but, you know. Alright.
We really need some more Ultra Shrooms now. Okay, that's a good one-up mushroom. We need that.
Yeah. You could also find a Sacred Ash if you're very lucky.
I've seen that.
Oh, Red Yoshi, friend. That was kind of what Iron was talking about in the diploma run. And
I'm
every
going
form
to.
of Yoshi. Nice.
I do want. I am finding the floors exits quickly, but I am very low on healing items, and that might be very important later when I get to the boss fight, because some of the bosses need a lot of healing.
Yeah. I said earlier, but we're hoping for Jimmy T, right?
Yeah, and even he healed quite a bit on him. It's just very consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the exit. Okay. I'm gonna walk. No, dude.
You don't allow capture to crash.
Ooh, this thing.
Might have fake out.
Yeah, and he's gonna fake me out. Okay, see ya.
I believe in my go
Oh
charge. I
my
don't believe in my
God.
go charging, Chuck. Take it back. I
Okay.
do not believe. Oh wait, that bright powder? It matters?
Yeah, we'll just do that again. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Now we get to watch that
Oh, not
animation for
again.
Anchor Shadow.
Well, if this was a range, now it isn't. So, gotta look on the bright side.
Yeah, the defense drop was huge.
It's funny. Why is this so hard?
Is there an item? Okay, I'm gonna grab this. It's not useful. Bye.
This set of floors is really showing why the pit can be pretty difficult.
No, I don't need a syrup. Syrup is an ether, by the way. I was wondering.
Yeah, and gives you back some.
Oh, that's extremely
Oh, that's
good.
huge.
Okay, what are we tossing here? I want to give the leftovers to this. No, actually, we don't want to do that.
You can toss that Goomba boots.
Yeah.
That is really useful. That will full heal and revive the entire party.
I'm throwing hard here. There we go.
It's okay. It's different than the normal menu, so I get it.
It's also getting late.
Yeah.
I believe. Oh, there's our friend. I know if for those casual players going through the pit, if you can catch one of those, it will help a lot. However, we do not have that luxury here.
We have someone in the chat saying Linus Tech Tips playing Mariomon. You're not the first person who's said I look like Linus Tech Tips.
That's funny.
That definitely made me laugh while my mic is muted.
Okay, you're gonna see me if I go there. Oh, I was not looking.
Can you dig it, yo?
Oh, this thing's.
That's annoying. That's a steel plank.
This is one of the worst things to see here. Okay, here's the strats. Charm.
He's glowing.
It's fine.
All right, yeah. I believe. It's just gonna be a bit of a slow burn, huh? Oh, nice.
Give me give me that Slackberry.
Just instantly pocket.
I win.
Oh, nice. You get the win off that.
Let's go.
You totally knew it had Slackberry and meant to do that.
No, I actually completely forgot that it had the Slackberry. Where's the exit? No, I don't care about the items. I do care, but I want. I will say this is not looking good. I need Ultra Shrooms now.
See at the Sacred
I do,
Dash.
yeah.
Can you use Sacred Dash during battle?
No, I don't think so. Okay, there's the exit's not over there. There's trainers there. Okay. That's the syrup that I found earlier.
Started, isn't it?
Yeah, this is where I started. I don't know where this exit is.
Oh, what floor are we on?
This is
4 or
5, I think.
Oh my god, I need.
Oh, good to know we're all on different different ideas of floor.
You're a trainer. I don't think you can see me. I swear to God, it's over here somewhere.
Yeah, you'd think with so many trainers, but I guess not.
Is it in between? Okay, I can actually go take a scope out this real quick. No, it's not over there.
It's good. At least that means there's probably no other trainers in your way.
Okay, that's good.
It's good.
I do ideally want Ultra Shrooms though.
Boss Roller. It's the user of Sizzly Slide. I think it's the only capture in the game that gets it.
Where is the exit?
There's a lot of very strong guys on this set of floors. Thankfully, we can just run away from them. Mainly Molluskio Lancer. Crossboarder's not bad either. Dang.
We found it. The floor with no exit.
Oh,
There
we
it
found
is.
the exit.
there's an item I could have grabbed too. Okay, good. That's a good item.
Nice.
Which floor is this? Did anyone see? There's the
This is,
exit.
I'm 90% sure, 6.
Okay, these guys don't turn, I don't think, so I have to find a way around them. And probably shouldn't go up right beside them because there might be a trainer right here.
Yeah, somebody in chat just said Blarg. Yeah, Blarg did used to get Sizzly Slide in an earlier patch. Who knows what we were thinking on that one.
There's a trainer there.
Oh, fun. This is one of the only captures that gets Spore.
Please turn.
Actually, it is the only capture that gets
Please
Spore.
turn. Please turn. Do you spin? No? Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I want to see if there's any. I want to try to hunt for some items if I can here.
Okay. Oh, they're all here, yeah.
Okay, this is 7.
Wow.
Okay, so this is a really important floor because I need to find items like ASAP. There's 4 trainers.
Good to know where most of the trainers are.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna just try to grab all the items here if I can.
Okay.
There's the
Makes sense.
exit.
Oh, so we know where it is.
How am I doing on I just want to check what my party looks like. I think. Whoops. Okay, so 3 things are like nearly dead. What I want to do, I kind of want to use that Sacred Ash.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Maybe I sacrifice stuff. There's a trainer.
As long as you leave a runaway guy alive.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that.
Thankfully, we already have a Sacred Ash, but I believe it only works if you get the revive.
my
so
God,
now we
this
have to watch another anger show enemy.
I'll just use toss, yeah. Assuming I go first. I do. Yeah, it's fine.
Bitter Malice. A lot of things know Bitter Malice in this game. It's one of our.
Oh, I know I wanted to. That's fine. We'll just do another one. Oh, there's trainers. Where are the items?
Where are the items at?
Okay, he's back. she's back this time.
Where the items at was just me playing this game.
Yeah, checking every like hidden corner and like
Yeah.
trash bat. Like,
And this was, I was
Morning,
playtesting,
son.
and this was before there were a lot of hidden items.
Yeah, this will do the least damage. Nope.
take a bite out of the sun, see what
No. I'm not.
happens. Cool.
I am a normal type. Please. I am a normal
Yo,
type.
crazy.
Goodness.
He wants to be caught.
Burning jealousy,
Yeah.
that'll do.
Alright.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just run with
It's fine.
Bandit.
Bandit has run away.
Yeah. All right. Now I get to use this Sacred Ash. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
We're so back.
Now I need to ideally find some items.
Oh, that's right. One mollusk. Hopefully you get some.
Are there any items in here? I'm looking everywhere.
5 minutes left, by the way.
Ooh,
Syrup.
syrup.
Okay, I think this is all we're gonna get. Maybe.
Yeah. Especially as we approach 40
It's
minutes.
possible I may not need Bandit to be healed for the boss battle because
At least he has fake out.
depending on who it is, I may not even need to use him at all.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm trying to find this exit now. Where was it?
It was like above like the group of trainers, like on the right side.
Ultra Shroom? No, that's not Ultra. Okay.
I don't know. It could have been an ultra raspberry. You don't know. It'd been delicious.
Okay.
All
Here we
right.
go. So let's see. We got.
Good luck.
Oh, that is Ashley.
Oh, we get to hear the song after all, don't we?
She is
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
She's actually fine. I do need to. I have 2 Ultra Shrooms, which is really good. Do I? Okay, I have 2 cherry berries. Perfect. So I want to give a cherry berry to Bandit. And then. Yep. Okay, good. There's 2 options to do this.
What?
We'll do this one.
Yeah, we do get to hear the song.
Yep.
Ashley was an optional fight in the main game. But
Yep. All right.
nice.
So this thing has glare. So I will be losing that right now.
Oh, cherry berry strat, honestly, though.
That's fine. Not so fine. I'm just going to try to hit through here. No, that's really bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. I have to heal again. No, don't do it. All right, we're going to have to take a death. We have a backup here.
I believe in Goombas.
We'll heal that off at some point in time.
Nice Omni boost.
Foul play.
Foul play off your boosted
Yeah,
attack is
I
crazy.
poisoning it, which is really good. Okay, we hit through there. Okay, ideally we want. I do have a
Please.
one-up mushroom, right?
I believe
Yeah.
you do.
I don't think you ever used
Perfect.
them.
Yeah,
so
that's actually perfect. So we'll do this. Actually, do I have a? No. Okay, this is fine.
Oh, if you hit through. Nice.
It's just gonna try to stall me out here.
Yeah, Ashley Con Perish. I remember making this. She has because Eerie, I believe, has Perish Body. So that could have also happened.
I should have actually just used that to heal, but this is fine.
Oh, you have 2 1-ups.
Yeah. I don't think you had to use any during your actual run through. Oh, the AI knows.
It does, yeah. We'll take advantage of this to apparently not heal. Oranberry. I don't know what this Chincho has. Okay.
It has a knock. That's
No,
it.
there goes the bright powder.
Using orange
Ooh,
there is
that's not
hilarious.
ideal. Okay.
We're down to 1 minute, by the way.
Oh no.
You still wanted to stop at 40.
No, we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish this.
I was gonna say you're looking on track here. I keep saying things. I should stop saying things. I haven't jinxed it so far, but like,
Oh.
I think Bandit's pretty well set up. Oh, what has leftovers?
You made it
Why
even
can't
worse
use
when you
that?
said I haven't jinxed it so far.
Yeah, my bad. You see it. I'm just saying I believe
can't
in
use-
Bandit, okay?
Yeah, I can't use seismic toss.
Bandit is my
Or the
go.
attack. That's fine. I should have maybe tried to. Okay, this is fine though.
Yeah. I mean, piano's damaged.
Yeah, actually,
trust.
it should be a win actually.
Yeah.
Also, we lied. You do get experience on these fights. Intimidate's fine. This should
Intimidate's a
still
little
kill.
scary.
Check this
Don't even
fine.
Bandit.
Yeah, this is okay.
Just a
There you
little
go.
last minute stalling for time.
There it is.
Nice.
GG.
Okay, so time
There
will
we
be
go.
when I fade out and go back to the lobby. Oh, actually, no. I'll do one thing real quick. The reason why you do this in like casual play is to unlock a legendary. I'm gonna go catch
was
it.
not
I'm gonna go
last.
catch her right now.
Yeah, because you have the means to do it.
All right.
Yeah, so this is how you get Bone Tail. People have a lot of trouble doing this, and I don't blame them.
If anyone's wondering, I grabbed the crown cap, which is the master ball, while we were on break, so I don't need to worry about trying to catch it. Oh, actually, I could just do. That's fine.
The only thing you got. Nice.
And time,
You did in
time will be
one-
when the ball clicks. That time, there we go. We're done.
Good job.
Nice improv.
GG.
Oh, that
GG.
was
Thank you so
painful.
much for being on, and thank you.
That was so
Lonely
much fun.
and
Thank you so
Tabasco,
much.
for being on commentary. Yeah, no, this
Yeah,
was a
thanks
ton
for
of fun.
having me. Yeah.
Yeah. Since this fan game dropped, I had wanted it on the show, so I'm really glad this was able to happen. But yeah, any shout outs?
No,
I would like to say follow Iron
Oh, yeah.
Dre at Iron
Real.
Dre underscore.
Thank you.
Do it.
I think I did my shoutouts when the first run ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoutouts to Lonely, who also runs this game. Give her a follow. I don't remember what your handle is, Lonely underscore SR, or there would be 2 underscores.
3 underscores.
3, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Going for a loop.
Thank you to Tabasco and the entire dev team for making this hack. It's super fun. This is like one of my favorite games to route and play, and I'm super
I'm
glad to
gonna
share
enjoy
it. So, definitely, I definitely recommend playing it. It's super fun.
Yeah.
Me too.
Thank you to GDQ for having me again, and thank you especially to I don't remember your name already because it's so late.
Helix.
Felix for inviting me
Oh.
to be on Hotfix again. Thank you so much. Sorry, it's so late. It's like 2
No,
a.m.
you're good. I'm also very tired, actually. Yes, thank you so much for being on. Happy to have you.
Yeah,
once
and
again.
also shout outs to a couple other people in the community like Garf and Dahlia for who did some routing for this and contributed ideas to the route. Thanks so much for all that. And thanks everyone for joining. Glad to share
Tell us
this.
one more time where people can find this, because it seems like a lot of people in chat were enjoying
yeah.
this.
I can do that real quick.
Yeah.
If you want to play Mariomon, it's completely free. You can look up the Poker community thread, or you can join the Too Many Productions Discord. And if you are having trouble finding those, you can. This is really something I don't need to show for, and I'm not really meaning to, but you can go to Alpharad's YouTube channel and find the videos on this game, where the links will be in the description.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone watching for checking out Parallel Universe. This is the GDQ Hotfix show about community-created content. This airs every other Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you liked this and you like fan games, mods, things of that nature, then you will like this show. So definitely check it out again. If you, by the way, missed out on any of this Mariomon Showcase or do all the things the show right before this, stay tuned as we will replay both shows right after a quick break. And you can tune in tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. That is an hour earlier than usual, 12 p.m. Eastern, both tomorrow and Sunday, for Sonic and the Sega All-Stars, a weekend full of Sega speedruns. Thanks again for hanging out, everyone. I've been Helix. I'm going to go get some rest because it's quite late, so enjoy the replay. We will see you all tomorrow.